A lot of pressure, man.
Yeah, it is. Evil.
Knievel.
Not our real names.
Nailed it.
Oh, you want me to do my bit? Okay, here we go.
Who are those guys?
You're gonna love
Holy
it.
shit.
It's just
Are you ready there, brother?
Yeah.
We're going to talk about your day. So bring us
no,
in.
We're not going to talk about my day. We shouldn't do that. Are we hot? Are we feeling it? I feel hot. Okay.
Wait, let me
I honestly,
flex a little bit.
we need to get right. Like in this, there's so much going for this episode. I'm so psyched.
This is beyond.
Now I've been containing this in the warm up, but I'm the energy from you for this episode I'm loving.
Yeah.
And I just have to say we have all these kind of weird podcast crossover things happening, and I'm psyched. So welcome to A Little Independent, the podcast
There we go.
where
Here we
three wacky individuals talk about independent, obscure, and just plain weird movies. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Todd. And over in the corner is...
I feel like I'm messing up your flow.
Good day, Clarice.
Hello.
Well, hello, Clarice.
Yeah. We got to meet ahead of this, which is kind of cool. And I got pumped. I got psyched. Like there's been a lot of podcasting for me lately, which is fine. But I feel like there's a lot of oomph in this episode, a lot of positivity.
Yeah.
Can I say that? Are you cool with that?
I am. But
right,
you know what's
thanks,
got
man.
me off here is I need you to say...
What got you off?
Oh,
See?
see, sorry, everyone.
Well, you know,
See what you did to me?
it is marked as explicit, so I feel like every once in a while
It's
we got to
okay.
deliver. You know what I'm saying?
You've got to give me
So-
you got to give me the high.
Hi, Todd.
Hi, Ryan. Okay, now
I was working towards it.
Now I can start. Okay, I was. You know how I get antsy.
I
Like,
try.
Am I close enough to
I
the
tried
mic?
a
Am I too
thing,
far
and then I
from the mic?
realized that
I was squirming.
but we'll work that out. You diva, you, Kathleen.
You're so high maintenance.
Yeah, it's all good. But I'm psyched about the movie because
I hope so.
because
Because I built it up way too much.
You built it up a lot, and I have questions, but but it stars somebody that I really love and is in a movie that we've been talking about forever. So this is really cool. And Pat Healy's a Chicago guy, so
Yeah. When I
Like,
saw that, I was like, oh, Ryan's,
there's a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, walk us through this. This is your thing. I may take a nap. Not really, but like, this is your show, man.
Yeah. Well. First, how are you? How are you doing? Are you ready?
I'm good. And what's really cool is that I've had recent weird serendipity happen with things and something that related to the movie The Perfect Storm. That's
Yeah.
great that I shared with you.
You did.
I'm like really jazzed about that. And if anybody's interested in hearing about that, a little independent podcast at gmail.com. I don't know if it's good material for this, but a story like a movie thing happened to me. That's so weird and obscure because I believe that there is a love story in the movie The Perfect Storm. And yes, that movie, The Perfect Storm, which is a brilliant film in my opinion. And there's a love story in it that's the greatest cinematic love story ever in any film. And it's probably not the one you think. And I got this weird, connection to it somehow recently. So I'm jazzed about that.
Yeah.
But you...
Well, I just, I want to give you the Superman credit that you deserve because your day today, I can't believe you're sitting because I would be home in bed if I, if
There's no
if
way
it was
you would
me.
be.
You
The dragon would fire up.
you podcast at 10 a.m. You do a job interview at 11:30. You podcast again in the afternoon. You probably run around picking up
I
kids.
picked up my kids
in between.
there, yeah.
You probably haven't eaten, and here you are.
Yeah.
Smiling and just, so Clarice and I had a little theory.
You had a
we've
theory.
been
He
discussing
texted
this
me your
today.
schedule
Yeah.
today. I was
Yeah.
like,
So
okay,
I
that's great.
in all caps, I typed in the word cyborg.
Cyborg?
And I said, at least enhanced human. To be able to do, because all the prep, if you do a podcast, you know how much prep work goes in advance, right? So this is his third one today, along with a final job interview for his dream
Oh,
job.
I don't know.
So imagine all this in one day, and here he is, still fired up,
This is
Superman. But then I remembered being involved in dropping you off after you had a hip implant.
Yeah.
So you are a cyborg,
Yeah.
and you are an enhanced
Did
human.
something
But
happen there?
my question is, what else did they put in besides your hip?
I asked for them
look,
to-
You're superhuman. Look at you go.
You are super kind, the both of you. and honestly, I did ask for them to put something like weird and fucked up and random in there. Like, can you forget you're watching me? So like I have to come back at some point.
Yeah, and the doctor's like, "Oh, fuck it, I got insurance."
Well, it was too easy, that surgery. Remember when I told you?
Uh-huh.
They're like, yeah, it'll be about an hour. It was like, take longer if you have to, please.
Yeah.
Do you understand? It was so cavalier. And when the concept of like a replacement of your bone
All right.
really fucked me up. And he was a doctor and it was awesome. Don't get me wrong, but
When he's looking at his watch, you're like going,
yeah, right. But they did it on the right side, and that's what's kind of cool. But thank you. I've been telling you for days. This is what I've been waiting for today. And it's because it's a fun movie, but I love doing the show.
And to quote you, you did sweet Ali is at the end of my day.
Sweet Ali.
Yeah, maybe
And
that
here
could
we
be
are.
a thing.
Yeah,
sweet
well,
Ali.
I want you to tell why and how. What got you so pumped up? Because I didn't ask you. I haven't asked
Are we
anything.
gonna do it? Fire the gun right in the beginning.
Well, I don't
know where to put it in at, but yes.
Well, no, you don't have
there
to
was
fire
a
that
revelation
gun, but
during
like,
research.
tell everybody about the movie, how you found it.
Okay.
We haven't even said the title. Like, this is crazy. People are freaking out.
Oh, it's like we know. Who else needs to know?
Yeah.
Does anybody
us.
else need to know?
Can you imagine
So-
if we did that and like the end game was try to guess the name of the movie?
We could do that right now.
That would be no. This is
No.
not the time to start this.
No, I just.
We're trying to build a base, We don't want to freak people out.
Oh, build a base.
Increase a base.
What are you, Leo
build a base,
Fender?
whatever.
Get it?
Yeah.
He was the
So
inventor
how
of the
did you
electric bass,
find-
ladies and gentlemen. Leo Fender,
How did you-
1951.
And is he still with us?
No.
When did he pass?
Oh, I just saw it the other day because it was
Wasn't
the
it?
anniversary.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
shared it or liked it.
I
Yeah,
don't know why
on
that
Facebook.
popped into my head.
That's why.
Yeah.
I want to say in
Funny.
the 80s, I think Clarice is on it right now. She's like quick draw with the phone.
In the
She's like,
80s.
I'm your Huckleberry.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Okay, so the film. Take me,
Right.
Rick. Take me, please.
Take me.
Little bachelor party.
There's a
quote
lot
there
of
for
ways
ya.
you could go on with that. You could have made it real creepy if you wanted, but you didn't.
Okay.
Like
How would I make it creepy? Let's see.
to say it creepy? It could come out. It can come out bad, really easy. Well, Kathleen Turner, how would she say it?
Take me.
Holy shit! That's all I hoped it would be.
I won't.
If we were in the lunchroom right now, we'd probably be fired somehow because my response to that would have been inappropriate. That was amazing.
But now you can respond.
I know.
What is it?
That was it. It's more a biological response right now, and it's
Bone-esque?
inappropriate. Yeah. So how did you find it? And why are you so pumped about it? Why
It's the research. It was the research just brought up some amazing.
because it's good. I mean,
things.
it's good and it's fun and it's funny.
Yeah.
But why are you so
So-
hot?
Why am I so hot? Taylor, I
My
saw
parents really,
Yeah.
like genetics, did it.
backseat of a car.
Yeah. Bright conditions.
I saw this movie a while back, and
Did
I
you
don't
really?
I don't remember what brought it up like just recently to say, hey, we're going to do it now. But
Have you seen it, Clarice?
No,
she won't watch my movies anymore.
I'm scared
Yeah,
of your picks
yeah.
and yours.
She watched Rust Creek.
Creek.
Yeah, and now, but I get that.
Oops. I would have suggested a gentler intro to our
I
pantheon.
know that's on me.
But
I'm like, because I made it. I was like, you gotta watch this movie because she's the same age. Blah blah blah. What do you call it? Challenged. When you're directionally challenged. That's what you call
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So probably during COVID, it's been a while. Like I saw this movie and I just thought it was great. You know, and it was funny, and I was like, "Who is this girl?" You know, she's amazing performance, and something brought it back into the fold again recently, and I'm like, "Oh, we're doing this."
Huh.
And
Do you ever write them down? Because I tried to write them down occasionally.
when I first watch it,
in a way, yeah. Or at
I
any
mean,
time.
it's been
to
been
do
over
it for
a
the
year.
show or to do it for anything else. Like,
Yeah,
if
it's
you
probably
wanna-
been over a year,
Yeah.
maybe more.
Because I had a list that I cultivated back in the day,
Yeah,
and I just haven't been going to it because stuff has been popping up. And,
right. That's what's been happening.
I started a theme with the How Did This Get Made movies, so stuff is coming easier. But this was in the grand scheme of things. I don't know. Like you said, I had a crazy day. It's exactly what I needed.
The film.
Can I say that? Like it's this. It
makes me tingly.
Not just doing it. We are really having a charged sexual episode right now.
Fully charged.
But you know what I mean? Like if we were doing Wings of Desire this week, I may have pushed it. I don't know. I maybe not.
Or Theo and Chloe.
Ooh.
That would have
Yeah.
ruined your mojo.
But so yeah, this was exactly. So you were really compelled by the performance, by I think a pretty rock star performance in a movie, and we'll get to her in a second if I may.
Yeah.
But we'll get into the description. I want to see what you think about this because this movie is a little bit of a rug puller. Well,
what?
and that's what I have questions. A rug puller. in way.
A rug puller.
Okay. All right.
What is-
It's not
how-
offensive.
Well,
somebody
being
who
that we're in a
serially,
sexually
pulls-
charged episode.
No, it's somebody who
and
seriously.
you said rug puller.
he serially pulls toupees off people in public.
Oh, not
No,
pulls
that's
the
not a
carpet
thing.
out
No,
from under
it's
you.
it's got a twist. Would you say that?
Yes.
Yeah. So here's the description, and just with that in mind, because I love when you really take these in. From IMDb, Ray is a fledgling entrepreneur who specializes in high-end simulated abductions. He jumps at the chance when a mysterious client contacts him for a weekend kidnapping with a handsome payday at the end. But the job isn't all that it seems. And I should go back. A mysterious client contracts him for a weekend kidnapping. But the job isn't all that it seems. What do you think of that?
Great description.
Is it too lengthy?
It's long,
Do you,
but it is a sexually charged episode.
in a high-end simulated episode?
High-end simulated abductions.
Okay, so
yes.
yeah, and what's funny is I didn't read the description before watching it
Okay.
on purpose, and because
Had you seen it before? Had
No,
you heard
no,
of it
no,
before?
no,
Oh,
I
so
never.
you went in
No.
totally clean,
completely
cold.
blind. Yeah,
I
I
love
watched
that.
it with my eyes closed.
I love that because it's hard to find a movie that you haven't heard of or seen.
Well, you know what? That's kind of you to say, but that's the thing. I mean, we hope that the show makes life easier on people who stress out about choosing a movie
Oh,
because
yeah.
there are millions of them, and I get anxiety thinking about.
Well, how
all the
many of
movies
us
I haven't
spend
seen.
an hour and a half looking for something to watch, and then we realize, oh, we could have watched the whole
Yeah.
movie
Yeah.
during that time?
Not trying to put any
Clarice,
neuroses
has that
on
ever
y'all.
happened to you?
It happens to you.
All the time.
Metal
Always.
detector. This is billed as a comedy, crime, mystery. Your thoughts?
Crime. What was the
Comedy,
first word?
Crime, mystery.
Comedy, 100%. Well, there's crime in it, so yes.
Is there?
Is there?
I after now I'm like,
Is there assault in it?
I think
Is there assault in there?
technically, but I think crime is in the description to mislead you. I've been thinking about this, and I
Okay.
think 1,000%.
Yeah.
Because if let's say you just put comedy,
Yeah.
I'd be going in like I was in for the ride, but I knew something was up. I knew something was up, and what I thought was going to happen didn't happen, but I knew something was up.
Well, I'll tell you how Mr. Healy describes it. The director and the lead actor.
Yeah, that is correct.
He. We'll get to that. I know. He
See how
describes
formal
it.
he was with that.
Yeah.
The lead actor and the director
I feel like
of the film.
I feel like I was straightening my
If you
tie,
you backtalk him, I will bitch slap you.
was-
Sorry, I got on top of that one.
which is what I'm going to keep calling her Taylor. I know it, but she's Anna. seems to prefer.
Well, do you want me to go through the cast?
He calls it a 20s or 30s screwball comedy and a 40s or 50s, being the year, film noir.
That is true. You saw the Chicago Film Festival premiere video?
Yes, but he said it in
every
interview.
Really? I saw a cool one.
He called it a screwball comedy.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I can't believe. Okay,
in every interview,
we're going to get at that. So it stars in. Okay, I took a gamble here. I've actually taken a couple gambles with this episode. So let's see what you think. I'm gonna just, and we could talk about more obviously if you want, but I just went with two people to talk about. Okay. Pat Healy as Ray Moody, and let me ask you: had you seen him in anything before? I don't know what the answer is going to be.
Yeah, not really. I mean, I know he's been in a million things.
What's the movie that I keep talking about? Do you know from seeing him in this? The movie?
But I didn't watch it. I don't remember the name of it.
Cheap Thrills.
Is that the one where you said has the most disturbing scene?
One of the most disturbing.
Yeah. So I backed off.
Yeah.
I literally.
This is that guy. He's in that.
Yeah. And I'm like, so what mood do I have to be in to watch a scene that is the most disturbing thing Ryan's ever seen? Ryan has ever seen. The guy mood? There's an upcoming episode called Lindemann.
Yeah.
That has some of the most disturbing scenes. And that wasn't disturbing.
I honestly, I don't know what mood. That's a good question. It's a comedy. It's a dark comedy. So maybe in a
crime mystery fits. I think so.
Okay. He plays Ray Moody. He's got 118 credits. His IMDb best known for, so like the top four, Station 19, The Post, Better Call Saul, and Cheap Thrills, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Small Crimes I saw come up, which I saw a while back, and I don't remember him in it, but that's with the Kingslayer.
Oh, yeah. Nikolai Koster. I'm not going to embarrass myself anymore. His first movie is a movie called Stricken, which stars Jamie Kennedy and Judy Greer, and it looks pretty fucking good. I will admit something. I have a monster crush on Judy Greer. I think she's wonderful and hilarious and super cute. Like, she's maybe a non-traditional actress to have a crush on.
Right.
I think she is gorgeous. And
tell me more. Judy Greer is. I'm struggling again.
Well, she's a character actress. She's an actor. She's been in. I know her. I love her best in the TV show Arrested Development. But she played Kitty. She's in the recent Halloween movies.
Okay.
So the last couple she plays.
I haven't watched any of that, but there is a guy.
She's in so many things, but so that movie looks cool. Pat Healy is in Home Alone 3. Did you know there was a Home Alone 3? Mm-hmm. Secondly, did you know it was written by John motherfucking Hughes?
Wow.
I'm shocked to my core.
No, I did not follow the quantity of Home Alones.
I mean, there's been a bunch.
I haven't.
So he's also in
Halloween's.
a movie I love called Ghost World. Have you seen Ghost World?
No.
Watch that. Amazing. He's in a movie we both like called Rescue Dawn. I forget what he's in.
See what I mean about how hard it is to find a movie you haven't seen?
Well, it's just stuff I kind of like remember.
And you remember it.
He's in Freaks of Nature. Freaks of Nature is a movie I talked about a lot. But he's been in big stuff too. He was one of the scientists in Captain America 2, The Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
So this guy's done a bunch.
Well, here's a little obvious tidbit that I guess I didn't realize before, and maybe somebody listening hasn't either. But when we say our credits, so we give Pat Healy 118 credits, right?
Yeah.
But he, for example, in those 118 credits, he was in 24 episodes of Station 19. That only counts as one credit in the 118.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So to me, that's wrong.
Yeah,
I think every time you're in a TV show or in a film, that is an individual credit.
Interesting.
But that's not included. And when we get to Taylor Schilling, it's going to be significant.
Well, we can get to her right now.
Taylor,
Pat
are
Healy-
you ready? Or
Pat Healy is also in a movie I love called Draft Day. You know me, I don't like sports, but I love sports movies. Have you seen Draft Day?
oh, I told you about that one
Oh, did you?
in the lunchroom.
Yeah,
I remember.
love
And
that
then you
movie.
came in one day. I watched Draft.
Yeah,
fucking
it's so
great.
good, so good. Taylor Schilling is our next star. She stars in the film as Anna St. Blair, right? That's her name, Anna St. Blair.
Yes. With the two dotted eyes.
I have an admission. I've never heard of her or seen her. I don't think.
Yeah, she was new to me when I first saw it because I've never watched.
Because you watch Orange is the New Black.
But that was recent. When I saw this film the first time, I was like, "Who is this powerhouse? Where the hell did she come from?"
Okay.
Because I've never watched.
Yeah.
Clarice, have you watched Orange on Netflix?
No.
Is that the short way of saying it? Have you
Yeah,
watched
that's
Orange?
what the hip way. When you watch the interviews,
too
they just
long
go,
to
they
say
just say
Orange
Orange.
is the new- it is
and
long.
everyone knows what you're talking about.
Well,
So I'm like in the lingo with Taylor and the rest of the cast. Of
have you
Orange.
seen Dark Matter? Her first movie is called Dark Matter. And
No,
Meryl Streep is in it.
But I wanted to say she's, out the gate with Meryl Streep is a pretty good 2007, I believe.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah.
She's in Argo. I can't remember in Argo.
Argo, fuck yourself.
I know. That's the big call line from that.
Great line.
The Overnight, that's a big one that binds a lot of the people in the movie.
I did watch The Overnight.
Did you? Okay, I was
Yeah.
wondering because you
Yeah.
said you watched something affiliated.
Yeah,
with
I
more.
wasn't expecting the guy makeout scene though. That kind of
Oh, nice. I'm in.
no, it wasn't nice.
I'm in.
It was no.
She's in The Prodigy, which is a horror movie that I remember clocking that I just haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
She's in that Pam and Tommy show that was on Hulu. Crazy. I mean, like she's
Well-
done a lot of profound stuff already, and I just have never seen her in anything.
And she's super talented, but
Yeah.
she's listed as 21 credits, but she has 91 credits on Orange is the New Black
Wow.
on Netflix. So 21 credits is bullshit. She's got well over
Justice
100.
for Taylor. I have always thought she was lazy. Now,
Well, she's
I
so
feel like
good.
an
she can just
asshole.
work, 21
You're right.
credits since 2007.
well, we talked about The Writer, written by Mike Makowski, who sounds like somebody I went to grade school
Yeah.
with.
Next up to bat,
You-
Mike.
That's so terrible.
Makowski!
I'm sorry that I name shame somebody, but like I was in third grade with Mike Makowski, wrote a fucking movie. Can you believe it? Fucking Makowski.
He
Kid
should have
used
been,
to smells
he should
on
have been in
farts.
Turbulence with
cup
Ray
his
Liotta.
farts. But he wrote a movie called I Think We're Alone Now. That sci-fi movie.
That's
Did
a
you watch
song.
that?
No, it's a song.
It sure is. Tiffany, right?
Tiffany at the Mall.
Not well that.
Did you ever go see Tiffany at the Mall, Clarice?
Oh boy.
No.
Do you know who Tiffany is?
Sort of.
She was DNA at that point.
I didn't even
She
think
was a
Tiffany
gleam.
was right.
That was a
You
movie
know what I'm trying to say?
with Peter Dinklage and Elle Fanning. That sci-fi movie that came out recently. I never saw.
Badassdom?
No, not the Knights of Bad Aston. And then this guy, the movie that I said I wanted to watch, that this one inspired me to, was Bad Education. That one with Hugh Jackman and Allison Janney. About, and I forgive me, like which school scandal.
Did you watch that?
No, I
You
hadn't
didn't
had
have
a
time.
chance.
I didn't think you did.
But it's on HBO, but it like that's the kind of movie I love to relax
Yeah.
to, like a true story, dramatic.
Yeah.
The Founder, like it's my spa movie. I don't know why.
So how the script came about was Makowski, what's his first name?
Mike.
Mike.
Did they work together? They know each other?
Yeah, they did a short film together, right? And then so he knew Pat Healy through that, and then he's like, "Hey, I wrote a script. Can I have will you read it? See what you think?"
Right.
And unbeknownst to Pat Healy, he actually wrote it for him, like with him in mind as the lead character.
Right.
And so he sends it to him on email, and then Pat in his interview is like, "Yeah, like a typical Hollywood, asshole. I left it in my email for 2 months." And then he finally read it, and then he gets with the Duplass brothers, and he shares it with them.
So there you go. The Duplass brothers strike again for us.
Yeah, they're a little creepy.
They are creepy. Shout out to the creep episode.
Meaning the creep episode, yeah, not literally.
God damn it. I love that movie. I wish I had a Peach Fuzz mask.
Peaches.
Peaches.
What's that? No.
Todd, I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off from your beers. I think at this point because
Well, what does he say?
peach fuzz.
Close enough. Fuck.
And it was directed, as you mentioned, by the aforementioned Pat Healy.
His first movie
feature, yeah.
director. Yeah, he did a short, but this was his direct.
Do you know the name of the short?
No.
It's called Mullet. And get this.
The one he directed?
The short, it's called Mullet. And here's the tagline for the short that Pat Healy directed. He's short in the sides, long in the back, and bad all over. But don't jive him or he'll wash you out.
Oh, God.
And it also stars Michael Shannon.
Oh, get out of
there
here.
you go. Yeah.
How did that connection
I know. Chicago.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Tagline. Here we go. A good hostage is hard to find.
No, they're
You
not.
just
They're
laughed.
all over the place.
Yeah. So no go? You don't like it?
I don't know.
Would that have turned you off?
A good hostage is hard to
Okay,
find.
so
I don't think it fits with
he
this.
He did talk about it, and I did see Pat Healy talk about it being this screwball comedy concept and the fact that like they nailed it in the 30s and the 40s and nobody has a handle on it now. And I agree. Like I was talking to somebody about this recently about a genre that you'd like to see come back. And I said screwball comedy, like Cary Grant, Monkey Business.
Yeah.
And it's just not around. And this is kind of under that lens, kind of it.
Yeah, he said they knew how to write them back then, but now it's like they've forgotten how.
And he said something interesting. There were better roles for women in the 30s and the 40s.
Yeah.
And if you kind of look at it, they did have more meat when you looked at it comparatively. So I thought that was kind of fascinating. But a good hostage is hard to find. Sounds kind of madcappy. And a breezy hour and 23 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. He constantly says 84 minutes in the interview. So, we got a minute discrepancy there.
Yeah.
Which means
no.
But his line was pretty funny. He'd go, it's 84 minutes long. By the time you figure out it sucks,
It'll be over.
I thought that was pretty cool the way he said it.
It's
Filmed in 18 days.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's fast.
That's indie.
Yeah.
Indie sexy. That's sexy.
Indie sexy. Yeah.
Indie sexy.
Indie
sexy.
Nikki Sixy.
No. Well, it starts with a jazzy score. I love it. Maybe
it's Henry Mancini, Barry.
Yeah.
What's his name? Barry. Shit.
Jerry.
John
Barry. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like pulling teeth.
Are we going to struggle on this one?
It's like,
I think
I didn't write the name down.
You need to lie down. We got you. And now I almost wish I would have. Here's the thing. Had I learned a little bit about it before watching it, it may have kind of tempered because I got frustrated with the movie a couple times. I'll be honest. Like, where is this going? What the fuck? And I wrote down.
Did you know comedy?
Now
the music sets it off.
Knowing me,
the music sets it off that it's a comedy right from the get-go.
Yeah. But knowing me, is there anything I'm fucking furious at you at right now about this movie?
Oh,
I'm furious with you.
That's a tough one.
My stomach hurts thinking about a few things right now.
All
right. Anyway, we'll get there. So it starts with a guy. I guess we got to talk about the toupee. Like let's talk about the toupee right away. He is a character in a bank readying a pitch, and he's got the most ridiculous toupee on. It doesn't pay off. It maybe pays off comedically in one moment, but the toupee. What's your because it's addressed, but like it looks hilarious, and by default,
it's so his character being a complete loser and not even aware of it.
Is that why?
To some degree, well, it's a confidence thing, for being involved.
Is that why, really?
And there is, so the lady that cropped so he gets this, they bought like a $35 toupee. They had a lady that does, what do you call it? Makeup and stuff for on Broadway.
Is that a good price for a toupee? I actually am
Yeah,
not.
it's super cheap.
That because that does sound
Yeah.
reasonable.
Well, if you're gonna if you're gonna
pay more than
if you're gonna
35.
like go buy an '80s hair wig,
yeah.
you know, sticking with the Motley Crue that we just referenced a minute ago, or I did.
True, the Nikki Sixx reference.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
it. And we
That's gonna
referenced
be a
Pam
lot
and
of money.
Tommy.
Who?
Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee. This episode is red hot. We're almost smoking in the boys' room. You know what I'm talking about? The studio's like home sweet home.
You know, she's got the looks that kill.
That's right. There we go. We did it. For all you hairband fans, we just gave you a little handy there.
It makes me want to shout at the devil.
Yes, that's right.
Clarice is just like going, these guys don't even make any
Just walk into a
sense.
fire,
Yeah.
both of you walk
Just-
into a fire. Well, he's so my question is, it could be a crutch because every time you look at him, you kind of laugh.
Well, it's supposed to be funny.
All right.
It's a comedy.
And he's. Did you just tell me to fuck myself? Is that your way of saying go fuck yourself, Ryan? You did. It's supposed to be a comedy. Go fuck yourself is what you just said.
You know, if I've got a beer in me and somebody says something bad about my movie,
Uh-huh.
I am going to defend the honor of my movie.
I know. I love it. So he's pitching something, and it's a ridiculous thing, but he goes into a diatribe. He's talking with Kathy at the bank.
And he's using language from like sales language from like
Right.
mid 80s, would
Right.
you say?
It's practiced.
And he keeps, but it is, and he delivers it so
But he says-
perfectly badly.
And you don't see her, and this is great filmmaking. You don't see her. I
Uh-huh.
love when you have a start like this and you hear responses from the other
Yeah.
person. You don't see them. And he asks, where are your people from?
Yeah,
Who
what
are you?"
tribe?
Like, what?
And she's like, oh, Greek.
But I'm fifth generation born in America.
Yeah, because she first said Van Nuys. Yeah.
So there's awkward all over this guy. And that's another theme of our podcast. Like, could Rob Corddry have played this?
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, he is so, deadpan? I mean, so...
and then throughout, you know, he's maybe he's not crazy enough or committed enough because I find it fascinating that he brings this believability to the role because he's fully committed in a delusion, but other people are along with him. So it's this circle of enablers of people enabling each other, ultimately enabling him, thinking he's got a,
And that is sister. She's going to be...
that she calls him on his shit. So here's the thing. He's telling her what he does, and he's asking for some kind of business loan, and you see him prepping for the work that he does. And I'll let you take it from here.
Yeah. He's self-practicing his presentation, and then somebody comes up and says, you know, Mr. Moody. And he jumps up out of his chair and heads over. And so you were already at the Kathy part. So...
Take a drink, everybody.
Yeah, I backed up. Well, you know, I do that, right? I always pull back and then go, you know, from where Ryan was, and then go back through it.
We know.
We don't want to miss a tick, buddy.
We already
know
did. We already did.
Pat Healy's going to be fucking furious if we didn't talk about the color of the carpeting.
And he
in
looked.
that
Well,
foyer.
he forgot a line, so he was looking at notes, and then he got interrupted by saying it was his turn. So my favorite part when he sits down is he looks at the name badge and says, Kathy, and he kind of mumbles it, and he's like, can I call you Kathy? And then she says she's Greek, so it had to be like Snuffleupagus, like some crazy long, I know, my Sesame Street
Is that more
childhood just
offensive to
came
the
out.
Greek or to people who love
Sesame
Street?
Well,
I don't
if
know.
Snuffleupagus became a loan officer, I think that would have been acceptable to all of us.
This is an actress that, is a little bit of a hero in a movie like this because she's in your opening. She's got to react to this fucking absurd idea that he has, but he has to sell it enough for you as the viewer to be on board with the journey.
Well, and he breaks into this helping people. Isn't helping people with this, entrepreneurship is founded
it's
on.
compelling. His passion,
Yeah.
again, based on 1,000% delusion,
And
is
then-
pretty compelling.
This is what I loved about the way they filmed it, or the editing, or I guess the writing, would be how they went into showing
Yeah.
the first case instead of just having him tell everything that they do.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. So they literally broke. He goes and I'm excited about the things that we're gonna do together. The bank and him, and then cut to, he's in the hardware store collecting the rope and mask, and then he's got a ski mask and he's practicing doing a jump scare.
First question
in the mirror.
How has he not been accidentally arrested? Or has he had
He's
to practice?
that good.
Okay. And he talks about this. So what happens and why I'm furious with you is because he is shown, as you say, in a bit of a flashback, executing his job. He is, he's, as we know, contracted by somebody to kidnap them willingly. So they're willing to participate. And he is outside of Shitter's Bar, and he's kidnapping a rather big guy.
I think it's Shooters, but yeah.
Oh, I saw the two eyes, like two drinks.
I thought they were like, yeah. Well, I didn't even go to shit.
All right.
The Shitters have two eyes in it?
Podcast at...
Is this going to be another gate?
Oh,
Is this going to be a catch-up gate?
No. Why would Shitters have two eyes? You're right, it's Shooters. And I just look like I can't spell or read. All right, so...
See, we're here for each other. One stumbles, we scoop each other up.
And I don't care. We're leaving it in.
Outside of Shitter's Bar?
We're leaving it in.
The place where you can take a dump. Nobody will watch.
We're leaving it in.
The stalls all have doors.
And I remember thinking, who would name their bar fucking Shitters? But, oh well, there you go.
Did Jess think it was Shitters? Did you ask her?
Kind of. We were along for the ride. You know what?
She was on board?
Shitter's Bar, yep.
Husband and wife coming out of Shitter's Bar.
Fully an English teacher who thought it was Shitters as well, maybe. I don't know.
Oh.
So he kidnaps this big guy outside of what could be Shitter's Bar if you don't know how to spell. And
they're dragging it out. It's Shitter's Bar.
Yeah. And I'm so embarrassed. But he ties this guy up, and you're getting an idea of what's going on. And
sorry again.
Yeah.
He's coming out of the bar stumbling, and yes, I'm drinking, but he walks past the back of a van. The doors fly open, and he hits the guy, drags him into the van.
He sure does. Yeah, that's a kidnapping.
I thought that was a pretty important moment. You just flew right over there, Speed Racer.
That is interesting.
Secretariat.
That is interesting. But what? So yes.
Did you just fuck me?
He violently kidnaps this man, and he's I'm into the ride. He's clearly doing something. He's asking him if he ate at some fast food place. And he said, "What did you have for lunch?" I had a garden salad.
He's strapped down to a chair. We're back at the house now.
Again, it's a kidnapping, so
he's out of the van. He's got the bright light on him. He's tied down to a chair.
He's wearing
and now go
gray trousers, white tank
top, which is about to get real messy.
And so they're clearly working on a food situation. Mm-hmm. And he says,
"What did you have for lunch today?"
A garden. Are you trending? Why I'm furious with you? Did you
a garden salad?
A garden salad, and then he brings up a bag full of burgers from this place. What's the name of the restaurant?
Baxter's.
Baxter. I was going to say Blimpie's. And he says, "I picked these up on the way here. Uh-huh. I got 8 of them." And
13.
13. And
I told you I watched this way too much this week. So that's called messing up the flow of a show, ladies and gentlemen?
There's impending health stuff going on with this man.
Yeah.
But he got 13 nailed down, and we're all good. You need to take care of yourself,
This is the fuck you episode. I'm in. I am in. Let's go.
So you know why this was so upsetting,
because he's shoving the hamburgers down his face?
Didn't you hear it?
The guttural, gross...
It didn't get you?
Is it worse than Skin of the Wolf?
No. No.
Your eyes got as big as saucers.
Nothing can be.
Nothing can be. Okay, that's a challenge out there, folks.
No suggestion.
No.
Find us the movie that has the worst.
You already have.
Eating.
It's done.
You haven't seen it.
I heard it on the podcast.
Yeah.
He played it?
Yes.
That was a clip. Remember we did it? There was I did.
You want me to remember back that far?
It was a long time. It was a super cut of like some of the loud
It was
eating
vile.
sounds.
Uh,
So this now, beside being disgusting, the sound of it was so
yeah.
effective, and maybe this is because, again, if you watch Cheap Thrills, he is not opposed, I think, and I know he didn't direct Cheap Thrills, but like visceral. That's the word I'll use. That was like visceral, and I'm like, even if this is a willing thing, this is kind of fucked up. Because he's real, like this guy.
So he's big, overweight dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the actor from The Office? By the way, I never
No,
watched that
he's
show.
from Arrested Development.
Arrested Development. That big,
The
guy?
big dude. Yeah, he is from
Oh Jesus! Shame on
Stand
me.
by, Todd. I'm talking to myself now. Stewart. Jim O'Hare. He's from Chicago. 195 credits. 120 episodes of Park and Rec.
Parks and Rec, not
What did I
Arrested
say?
Development. Oh,
Fuck.
Parks and Rec. Yeah. Okay, I know who that guy is. Never
All
mind.
right, so yeah,
So
I've never watched either of those shows,
Yeah.
and it was like
Okay.
one of those popular shows I've never seen.
but
so
he
I
is a-
grabbed the wrong one.
I think on that show he is a kind. Do you
He-
watch that show? He's just a happy-go-lucky, and I'm like, it hurt me to see him being hurt.
Did you recognize him from that?
Well, I thought it was The Office, but something like that.
Yeah.
And he's just a
Happy.
chummy fellow. And I will tell you this right now. I'll just say it. I thought he was coming back for some twist at the end. I thought 100% we were going to see this guy again. Wow. I was just, for some reason, because
he was the happy ending. You know,
and
you nailed it.
Maybe he did. No, you're giving me way more credit. I guess that was, but I thought it was more. You know what I mean? So, because I had crime
Well,
in my head, and you know what I mean.
No,
so,
but think. I know we're giving away the ending already,
You're
but
right,
think
you're
about
right.
So the whole purpose of his business loan
Yeah.
was helping people, right?
yeah, I mean, you that's a good point.
And
But I thought it was more maybe something sinister, like
and,
you know.
and
what I
in
mean?
the end, like he was going to come back at him.
Something,
Okay,
because I
okay.
thought at any point he could the story could be bullshit, the narrator could be unreliable. Like I was on board for whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that could maybe set you up to be disappointed at something, which is something to look at. But he runs Kidnap Solutions LLC, which has a stunning website. This is one of the most terrifying things I've seen since Faces of Death. Like it's a horrifying.
Well,
website.
I think that's when it was filmed.
So
1981.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
So when he's putting up what I think is fascinating is he's putting up a successful interaction with this.
yeah, and there's some
kidnapping.
voiceover.
And did you look at his board of different kidnapping
Polaroids?
scenarios?
Oh
Did
yeah, I
you
got
write
as
them all
many
down?
as I could. Yeah.
Which ones did you get?
I didn't write them down,
All
but
right.
they kept showing the same one.
So these are ostensibly his scenarios. You ready? Spring Breakers, The Bank Manager's Wife, Lovesick, Daddy Can't Help You Now, 50,000 in unmarked bills. And these are on little Polaroids. These
Yeah.
are his themes.
yeah,
Power Struggle, Diet Realignment. This is the one that our guys
that was
on.
him. Yeah.
Shock Corridor, and Dirty Diaper. Uh-huh.
So you froze it.
Oh yeah, it took some doing
You were
because this is on Netflix
because
currently.
his website has a list.
and it it did.
Yeah,
I
but
froze
it's not all
Anyway,
that.
It took an embarrassingly long time to get that whole list, so please appreciate that.
And that was
listener.
this was like at midnight last night. You were a beast.
Yeah. It was good, and as they. So all this is happening, and it ends with the ask of what he's doing.
Yeah, they returned to the bank manager interview.
And she's understandably
The look on her
disturbed.
face,
Yeah.
her jaws, her mouth's hanging open.
Yeah.
She's literally frozen in shock. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a complete look of shock when she realizes
That's what he's doing.
asking. Yeah, and so that lady, Kathy, is Brooke Dillman, 57
Brooke.
credits, and almost all TV, 30 episodes of Wrecked. So that'll jump her up to 87 right there. And I didn't see if she was from Chicago or not, but just a lot of TV
connections.
credits. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And she's fantastic.
he's got all these scenarios in, I think it's hilarious, at the end of the kidnapping with the first client that we see, I'm afraid He's giving him his pants back, like, I'm afraid you shit your pants. Sorry. Or there's some, I know a good dry cleaner.
It was his suit coat, yeah.
I know a good
jacket.
dry cleaner. So it's clearly an amiable business. It's batshit insane. He is pitching it to somebody who says absolutely not. She asks him, like, are you a psychologist? And I think it's one of my favorite answers. He's like, how is that relevant?
Yeah. Yeah. And then okay,
has
out comes the
literally no
glasses,
idea.
and then she's gonna like, okay, we're gonna get this guy out of here.
Yeah.
And then
And I like
she
how
leans
he-
into his history.
Yeah, and I like what comes up. Atlantic City comes up, right? But I like how he's going to be rejected, but he rejects them and then he leaves.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And he's you know what? No thanks. And then he does a double tap on the desk.
Yep. This is a quirky, creepy, weird dude.
Yeah.
Clearly.
And then, that big old rug
Yeah.
on his head.
Yeah, and they talk about some of the transgressions of his past that come up. Like setting
lawsuit.
boundaries. There's a lawsuit, so it's kind of cool. Like things are teed up in a fun way.
And then he asks her if she validates after he rips
Of
into her.
course, you always need that validate. Thing
And that's
if you live
been
in a
used
city that
in a few
Yeah,
different.
oh, yeah.
I've seen that a few different times. That
Tommy Boy is a fascinating one.
It's in Tommy Boy.
Yeah.
Validate parking.
Yeah, after he sets the car on
Oh
fire.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that was an obvious realization.
And
moment.
here's a takeaway. So, like, if you're going to reject somebody ahead of time, I took away the best thing. He says, I expected a level of professionalism here today. And those
that
expectations
were
weren't
not met.
And then he left. That's the best. If I'm going to be rejected by someone, I expected professionalism here. I'm sorry, you can't deal with it. I'm out. And then he leaves.
My expectations were not met.
And we are introduced to, it's good to connect this guy because he has a family. You talked about his sister. He goes to a birthday party, which is kind of interesting because he goes to this birthday party. It's clearly he's the awkward uncle to a niece and nephew. He borrows money from the sister's husband, unbeknownst to her.
Yeah. So there's a really, not to interrupt, but I did. There's a really cool part that
That's
came
what
out of
friends do.
Yeah, that came out of the interviews. So that voiceover. So as he's pulling up in the van to the sister's front of the house, and he's got the little plastic baseball bat for the gift, and he's unwrapping it. There's a voiceover of a voicemail from the sister, and that narrative came about from them showing the film, in advance. What do they call it when they test it?
Oh,
or
yeah,
whatever.
that
Yeah,
does.
and they kept getting feedback. Everyone thought his sister was his ex-wife.
Oh.
And nobody could figure out either didn't know it was a toupee or couldn't figure out what was going on with that. So that
Some of the
voicemail
reviews
addressed
come
that
up.
this is your sister.
Yeah.
I hope you're coming to the party this time, and please leave that ridiculous toupee at home.
At home. And
So that little voiceover was from their testing screenings.
Okay, I can see that.
That was pretty cool
That's fascinating.
because she looks like the whole thing does look like an ex-wife. When when I
a
watched it
certain-
with
yeah.
that mindset, I'm like, yeah, I totally see
Holy
how
crap.
you could mistake that until he
because
calls
you start
her.
to think like, how is this guy living? You based on the fact that he shits his pants over $5,000 for a weekend, you don't know what he's making on each of these things. These are 8-hour kidnapping scenarios, but it comes up later that he's operating and living in their mom's house. So that comes, but that's way later. So that's kind of
Yeah,
fascinating.
and the lawsuit is his ex-wife. I mean, it unfolds as the movie goes on why he's where he is.
And you start to paint a picture of a person, and I like in movies when they. Are you setting up an underdog, do you think? Is he somebody you're rooting for? Because right now, I think he's just a weirdo. I don't know if I'm rooting for him or not.
When he meets the tour de force, I think the rooting for me kind of goes back and forth.
Well,
Because sometimes Anna just goes so over the top, you feel sorry for
that's
him.
the shit of it all about the movie sometimes. It's fascinating because I guess maybe I was looking for something, and I ultimately got something, and there is a little bit of a switcheroo, but it messes with you along the way, which is kind of fun. And ultimately looking back on it, because it's still kind of fresh, I was frustrated at times in a good way, but looking back on it, I'm like, nice job, movie.
Frustrated with
because I was trying to figure it out.
oh,
You know,
because you couldn't. Yeah, well, that's
and it
good
really
writing.
and it almost has you every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So
it did fool
yeah,
you.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I would say
Because I was fooled as well the first time I saw it.
I was looking for something, and he gets back home, and you don't set up like a terribly destitute person. You find out later, he's living in a inheritance of some sort, but he gets a call, and this is where the movie started to get me because all right, it's a shorter movie.
Well, they've established real well that he needs money because he's trying to get a bank loan, and then he borrows money from his brother-in-law at the party.
Yeah,
And then when he gets home, doesn't he watch that movie or is before the phone call?
he watches like a black and white movie, and it
Yeah,
looks
so
like
he's watching a kidnapping movie.
I think he's getting research to create new kidnapping scenarios. He's a professional, and he takes
to
his
me,
job
he's
serious.
sitting there. No, I think he's getting off on it. He's drinking a beer. He's enjoying watching the girl being kidnapped. As Anna says, I think you like to be in control.
Oh no,
I think you like to hit people.
I honestly think that he doesn't like to do this. It's just something that he can do and he's good at. I honestly, yeah, we are polar opposites on this. I mean, he was watching it. I didn't get like a pervy vibe. Maybe I was just trying not to see one. But I think he was like, and yeah, maybe because there wasn't that movie scene wasn't specific to a scenario. But I mean, he didn't look like to be furiously like hovering over his junk. It was just like a.
He was pretty chill.
Yeah, he was pretty chill. And he gets a call for this is the inciting incident that sets up the movie, but he gets a call for a non-traditional scenario. And so I'm listening to everything on this call. And the phone call is great. So I'm looking for clues. I'm having fun with it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I didn't feel like I was working.
And wasn't she doing like a wispy, sexy voice when she first
the voice
called?
is going to come up because as soon as Taylor Schilling comes on screen, I'm like, different voice. It's not her. So immediately I'm like, something's wrong.
I did not pick up. I didn't think that.
But I don't think it was ultimately. I think it was her disguising her own voice.
Mm-hmm.
So immediately I'm like, well, now is this movie going to be too clever and then ultimately too stupid? This was a journey I was on, wasn't I? Oh, terrible. This is frustrating for listeners to hear.
Taylor Schilling's going, I have a fantasy.
Yeah.
You're like, okay.
Well, the whole deal is like
I'm perked up.
But you see his humanity when she's like, all right, I want to do a weekend scenario. I want, and he doesn't normally do that. She throws $5,000 out and he like pulls a Jack Tripper. He does a great homage.
Yeah.
And then she says, I have a weird request. And, I've seen everything. And again, he continues being a professional. And she says, I like to be hit. And the way he goes,
slapping.
No.
She said the word slapping.
Okay. If you want me to do it more salacious.
Well, there's a difference
I like
between.
to be slapped.
There's a difference between.
Well, okay. Do you think there's
slapping
nuance
and
into
hitting.
why she said it that way?
Well,
Like there's a reason why
I mean,
she
I don't
said
think she wants a
slaps?
full knuckle punch in the nose. She wants to be slapped.
That's fascinating. I didn't think about that the way because she said I like to be slapped. I didn't take it.
She said one
sexual.
word. She goes slapping, and he goes, "What's that?"
Yeah.
During the course of the kidnapping, she used a different word. I'd like
See,
you
now because I
to
know the end,
slap
I'm
me.
hyper focused on every goddamn thing.
It's good writing.
She did say that.
She said she uses slap. Yeah. She
Okay,
does say slapping.
so now-
100%.
I'm thinking
Just like coffee and ketchup.
all of it, they go together perfectly.
I mean, I could be totally wrong.
They
But I'm
go
not.
to so okay. So this is teed up as an interesting thing, and I think it's really fascinating. So here's where I have a lot of questions where it maybe doesn't matter. He does, but he handles that well. We don't hit our clients.
He says you saw our
He's
website.
really awkward about it. And
Yeah.
that's when I'm like, this is a good dude. I don't think he's
which is foreshadowing the what the whole lawsuit was probably from.
and exactly.
Yeah.
So I again, maybe this is me. Ryan gives people the benefit of the doubt to my great demise sometimes, but
Aw,
in life.
He's so sweet.
But you know what? I'm like, all right, I want to see the good in this guy, even though he's nuts, right?
Is he?
Well, I think he is.
You
Trying
want to
help.
get nuts? Come on. Let's
go.
get nuts.
That's coming up. Anyway, So I like how he awkwardly, and then, he's reminded of the money he needs and he takes it. And this is when
Well, he has to call her back.
Well,
on your
yeah.
favorite phone,
Oh, yeah,
*69. So for those of you that are
He's got a little
post,
rotary situation, yeah.
Clarice, do you know what *69 means on a phone?
I thought it was 6-7. Wasn't it?
To dial back? The auto, the
maybe
dials
not.
Started
back.
it.
No,
so
I
we're
was
talking
prank
about a
calling
push
people.
button,
Yeah.
a push button desktop phone landline,
Okay.
which you probably don't even know what it is.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm not a baby.
So,
Clarice, here's the thing. They sound amazing. That's all you need to know.
well, Ryan, this has to be your fantasy because for those of you that don't know, I'm going to give you a little view behind the curtain. One of Ryan's favorite sounds is that style of phone, the receiver being hung up,
Yeah.
and it turns him on to no end.
It's
He lives for that. He records
downright hot.
It's
it
like
makes,
his ASMR to go to sleep
yeah,
to.
we talk this.
Yeah, it's coming back. Yeah.
Because my daughter listens to that stuff.
Oh, she does.
Oh yeah.
Does she really?
And I asked her a question. This is such a terrible sidetrack, but I was like, "Hey, honey, do you ever just want to punch her in the face sometimes?" And she's like, "What, Dad?" And I'm like, "Nothing." Because I was just
Punch
watching
her
it
in
for a
the
second,
face.
and I'm like, I think I want to hit this girl right now. Because it was so annoying.
Wait,
It was
your
nice.
daughter was watching it?
Yeah. I was just like over her shoulder, and I've seen them, and I like some of them.
She was watching this movie?
No, in ASMR. You okay, buddy? Yeah, maybe that was.
Did
a
you
little
tell me
confusing.
that? Well,
Yeah, she started watching these ASMRs, and I said, I'm watching it, and she started this, whatever ASMR person was starting to annoy me, and I'm like, honey, do you ever just want to punch these people in the face sometimes?
now, is she doing homework?
No,
and
no,
it's
no.
like background, or she like
No, she's done with
she's
homework. and
fully
she's
watching this.
She's real intense about her homework, and she needs to kind of chill out before going to bed, so she watches
decompress.
like that kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
But this
Well,
particular one, I'm like,
you
don't-
listen to
don't you
death
just
metal
wanna
to
hit-
decompress,
Yeah, I know.
and she has
Meditate out loud, baby. Here's the question: he takes the job, right? He takes the job, and
once he's calls back and says, "Yeah, I'll." She goes, "So you'll keep an open mind,"
he calls
which
back,
means
yes.
he'll slap. Yeah.
And so he reluctantly agrees, and then he's eating cereal. Is that an okay food to eat as an adult? That's the question I have for you.
Okay, so this is the next. I think this is the next morning. He's having his breakfast and he opens up his laptop and he sees that the
So as
deposit's
to
been
not
made.
miss a detail. Yes, this is the next morning. I love
This
you,
is how
man.
I work. This is how I work.
You're avoiding the question. I don't think you want to answer it. Is cereal okay to eat? I assume.
Oh, I
it's
think
not.
spitting Fruit Loops into your laptop screen is a wonderful thing in the
What
morning.
is the best cereal? I think
I
this
haven't
is
eaten
something people
cereal
want to
in
know. Has it
so
been a
long.
while?
Fruity Pebbles,
Fruity Pebbles.
Cocoa Puffs.
Okay, same.
So depending
consistency.
if you want the chocolate taste or if you want the fruity taste,
Are you
all
serious?
of which are
okay
fake
I'd take
flavored, highly carcinogenic. Yeah.
those. Okay, that's the best
Just,
cereal.
that was just a joke,
Oh,
so that we
gosh.
don't,
Let's not get sued by Post.
Right, I'm not a scientist, and that was
Clarice,
said for
you're
humor.
stuck in the well. We haven't let you out. You're at the bottom of the well. You're not
I am.
lotioning. You're not putting the lotion in the basket correctly. What is the best cereal?
I don't know. I really like Fruit Loops still.
All right, you're all wrong. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So,
Okay, that's valid.
Well, that's enough sugar to kill an elephant.
it is. But what
nuts.
he's eating cereal, which you couldn't do. You couldn't do on Recon.
Back up, I can't slow
I don't know. People are going to get loaded doing shots, doing the drinking game.
This is gonna be a new thing.
Jim Gaffigan already has his cornered the market on the whisper thing. He's probably suing us as we speak.
No, it's ASMR.
Oh,
Everyone does.
them too, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to sue them
Well,
too.
can we get a little healthy controversy? Can we handle a lawsuit right now? That'd be good.
No, we
take
can
it.
handle a lawsuit
We'll take
as
it.
much as
Are we
Ray
in a
Moody
healthy
can.
position? Yeah, Ray.
Ray Moody.
Yeah.
You saw what it did to him.
He does a whole bunch of recon and surveillance. Now, I keep wondering, how has he not accidentally been accosted by the law at this point? Buying rope.
Oh,
He's
I
gotta
will
be-
tell you from personal experience. that
Here's a good start.
you do get caught.
Huh?
I mean, you can't
My
do
heart's racing.
you
Where's
can't
this
do
going right now?
surveillance without at least having, it just happens. It's part of the job.
Okay, so we're suspending
So-
some disbelief.
Oh no, when I was a PI, you know that.
I know,
right?
but for the movie.
I did surveillance work, and everyone else, even the guy that trained me, you get caught,
only
and
we
it's
had the
not by.
money.
It's usually not by the person. It's by somebody else, so that sees the surveillance van or maybe sees you set up, and then they're freaking out, thinking you're doing it on them, but you're actually doing it on somebody across
Right.
the street, 3 houses down.
True.
And that's what happened to me. I had
Hall
a
&
really
Oates are good
scary
at it.
incident.
How are Hall & Oates so good at it?
Hall & Oates.
Private Eyes are watching you. I mean, they document what to do. If we can only afford rights to that song while you're talking.
Wasn't that a movie
Don't hum
too?
it, don't hum
wasn't that
So
a,
you got
a
caught?
B minus? I had a real bad one. Yeah. If I had not followed my training, and number one rule is always lock the fucking doors. The guy tried to open the door.
Is the fucking in
The
the
guy tried
manual?
to come in the door.
Always lock the
tried to
fucking
come in the
doors,
van
number
after
one.
me. He's pounding on the windows. I know you're in
Jesus.
there. Calls the cops.
Oh, no.
I had called dispatch to let him know I was there, but I don't think that mattered because that cop didn't act like he knew he was there. And he's trying to do the same thing. He pulls on the door, and I hear him tell the guy, "There's nothing I can do," because I didn't say a word. I just hunkered down in the back. So the back, you got tarps, black, but not velvet, but black, cloth all the way around, front and back.
It should be velvet if you're going to kidnap somebody.
Yeah,
It should be nice.
I can't get serious around you.
He carjacks her. Now, I'm fascinated on your because you know this shit. We've talked about
I had
this
2 years
throughout our
experience,
friendship. I love this stuff. I'm fascinated by it, by you. And I know you probably hate the questions I ask.
Yes, I can
But-
tell by my face right now.
But why does he decide to carjack her? He does all this research. Is that the best way? Because he wants it to be custom, and he decides to do a particular scenario called the kerfuffle method or whatever. But
No, the Schwenke file.
the the Schwanson, the Schwenson.
Schlong file.
I didn't say that.
You started to say schlong.
I kind of did, you
You
know.
Clarice ruling.
God damn it! I'm ashamed
man.
of it.
She's not gonna. Yeah, she's not gonna say that word.
That's 100%.
The schlong file.
So he has the scenario. Why does he carjack her?
How do you skip over that? How do you
Easy. This is my life.
Why? Well, the only thing I'd say is in the writing, he tees it off where he's standing out in the street and watches the car go by to work, like he's clocking her route to work.
Yeah,
And then shortly after that, he abducts her at a red light.
yeah.
So he was clocking to do that. I mean, I would have thought the parking lot at work, but
A good Samaritan comes along.
Yeah, are there
Like,
witnesses?
This
to
guy
this?
could get really into the whole thing, and then you're going to have to explain it. Like, she hired me to kidnap her. Like, a real murdering kidnapper could use this as a front and probably kill 8 people before anybody caught on. This is my business. These aren't the things you think
the
about?
victim's going to say, "No, I'm being kidnapped, officer."
No, I mean, if they're willingly part of it, for a while, he or she could start murdering people. Anyway, so I think I think it's not the person.
Well, isn't it why every horror film, at least indie horror film, gets made? Because it's actually the fantasy of the writer-director
Or,
to do that in
fear.
real life, but you can't, so he has to do it in a
I see.
movie.
Either, the fantasy or cleansing of a fear of it happening to you. Have you ever been carjacked?
No.
I haven't either. And
That would be scary, though.
I don't
mean,
think
a
it's
live
even
gun
been close.
pointed at you is
yeah.
terrifying.
Well, so I'm going to say this right away.
Yes.
He gets in, and I hear her talking. I'm like, it's not the voice on the phone. Something's up. And she looks.
How?
She looks like she's really terrified. So even in that first
Because
car,
she is so fucking good.
well, okay, but as the watcher, I'm like, wait, this is per plan? No, this is wrong. He's got the wrong person.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, it is the right person. Oh shit, it's the wrong person in the same scene, and that's what got me.
Yeah.
So after a while, I started getting, well, fucking, this
Ta-
movie better be
Ta-
clever as shit.
Yeah, Taylor's just outstanding. She in one scene she goes from when we get to the bathtub scene.
Yeah,
I mean, she covers like all 4 major,
Well,
from
he-
the anger to the
he gets
fear.
He gets into the car, and again, I'm thinking she's along for the ride. Then he zip ties her wrists to the steering wheel.
Yeah. Did you stop and think, like, did you, like, you know, like, put your
Logistically?
hands on the steering wheel, like, pretend, like I'm doing right now, and, like, oh, can you actually turn all the way without it?
You
like,
can't. No,
You can only go so far. You couldn't, like, turn all the way.
You couldn't, but you could turn enough to drive maybe where you
Like, but a
needed to
90-degree
go. Yeah.
turn to turn down a side street, I don't know if you could.
So it's like pretty serious.
Can we test this out?
We could MythBusters if they'd holler at us.
Yeah.
New
Well,
Mythbusters.
we could just
I'll take it.
go down to Front Street, you know, and grab somebody, you know, just jump in somebody's car, zip tie their hands and
Ooh. You know, we're
No,
looking
wait,
for
no,
PR,
no.
buddy, but that's not the way I think we want to get it. That's like being too on
Clarice
brand.
sure as
I'm
hell ain't gonna do
vetoing
it.
that.
That's being too on brand.
I'm vetoing that right now.
So he decides to do this carjack, and I don't know if it's real or not. And he gets her back to, you know, what we find out is the basement of his mom's home. And this cat and mouse goes over, you know, through the rest of the second act into the third. And that's where I'm going to say, I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
And I literally wrote too real, something not right.
And
So we were in the same place on
did you
this.
think though, like, because he's got a good persona, you know, like he's icy, but you can tell he can turn it off. So I'm like, oh, this is a good kidnapper. Like he's good at what he does, because when he kind of, you know, I don't fucking care when he tries to turn it on, the acting, you know, it's not overly scary, but it's pretty icy,
Yeah.
you know. So it's okay. He's got his thing. But did you ever think that he sounded either like Ed Norton or Steve Buscemi at any time?
No.
I will fucking slam this. Like when he's trying to slam the trunk, I will fucking slam this trunk. He sounded like Buscemi.
Does he put her in the trunk right after?
Yeah,
God,
right in the
see,
front.
you've watched it once, and
You know?
I've watched it.
And he's like, I will fucking slam this on you.
When
And
she
I was
did
like, it sounded like Buscemi.
Yeah. Well, how about she's like, oh, no, I'm a claustrophobe.
Yeah.
I'll go into shock. And she said it so convincingly, I'd be like, okay.
So all this stuff, I'm like, I don't know what's up. And another issue is, you know, the hijinks, the music, the madcappy music
Yeah.
fucks with you.
Heather McIntosh
Did
did the score.
was it original score? 'Cause
Oh, yeah. Took them 3 months. They had a really difficult time with it. And finally, they hit on the Henry Mancini caper theme.
Yeah.
And without that, you don't know that this is a comedy early on. I mean, you really, you know, the music it took them 3 months, but they just nailed it for the movie that it is.
Okay, so this is interesting because
I hope so.
He gets into, you know, he's feeding her. You fucked up chicken fingers. The
Well,
fuck was that?
That's the
Bro,
next.
what is
That's
wrong
breakfast
with-
the next morning.
And so it's like he's trying to feed her, and they go through all this stuff, and she's pushing him, and he finally,
For the Schwenke file.
he's
demanding
he's doing
the
this
Schwenke
thing.
file.
I'm thinking that this is not the right person. How easy, because his business practices are shit. He doesn't vet anything. You don't see him
No.
going, "Are you who you say you are?" He gets
did
the
not,
money.
He did not verify. He just took
Yeah.
her word for it. Yeah.
So we're
You can
believing
look me
he's-
up online, and he looks up Anna St. Blair. Yeah.
And there she is, and she picks up the phone, St. Blair, and so she finally says, "I'm done with this. I'm out." Now this is the point where I'm thinking, this is a high level executive who's taking a weird vacation. Does that resonate with you at all?
That's exactly what's happening. But you're fool. I mean, I was fooled still that he had the wrong.
Shit. That's what.
It's exactly. It's so you know how like in a lot of movies and probably real life, the people that are
It's like The
in
Game.
high
It's
power
like The
positions want
movie
to
The
be in,
Yeah.
you know, want to be whipped and beaten,
Yeah.
be the submissive because they spend their whole lives being this high in the high power.
Okay, well, I guess I called it right away because I was like, this would be something that like bougie people would do as a way to like chill
But
out.
she is full
Yeah.
committed
Okay.
to the T. She's
Shit.
getting her $5,000 worth.
Shit, that's crazy.
Just like in Dirty Harry.
Yeah, so she's
You want
like,
you really want your $100 worth.
look what I wrote right here.
Every penny.
See? And I was out of peanuts at that time.
What,
Now-
what does that
Say
mean?
that.
Is that slang?
say
It's
that.
all right. I can show it to you later.
No,
I was
I
really
don't want-
confused.
I don't want to see your peanuts. I want you to tell me.
I was out of peanuts.
What does that mean?
The sister, my snack. I just wrote it. I was eating peanuts as I was watching, taking
You
notes.
did write that.
Anyway, the sister shows up, and that's what's hilarious. When you get to like, what are you doing with mom's house? And then there's bang. It's just like, you have one of these people here. Like there's something wrong with
Okay.
you.
We're going a little too fast, Ryan. We're going
Take a
little
drink.
Too fast. So one of the big moments is before that. So after he throws the chicken fingers against the wall and doesn't let her eat because she's not giving him the information on the Schwanky file. Mm-hmm. I'm not who you think I am. And then she really starts berating him. And then he raises his hand to hit her. And this is one of the moments where, you know, watching it a few times, you're like, okay, she is really, you know, that person, because she's holding her face up, like just waiting.
Is this with the knowledge you mean at the end?
And now anticipating being hit.
Because I thought.
Well, she wanted to be slapped in the beginning.
I thought this was
but
real.
the way
at this
she
point.
holds her face, she's like fully on anticipating the hit, like waiting for it and wanting it. Like she was
No,
super
I thought she
goading
was
him
a real
on.
kidnap victim at this point.
And then, right, but then you realize that she was waiting for that.
I know, but
waiting for
in
that
the context
slap.
of the moment, I thought that this was real. He really hit her,
And then,
and then it's declared on the news that Anna St.
Right.
Blair has been kidnapped.
well, she calls him. She's like, "You spineless pussy!" And then instantaneously, at the Y of that word, he backhands her, and the sound effects.
Well, he doesn't.
He
I
backhanded
mean,
her.
yeah,
He
it's
backhanded her across the
backhanded.
face from
Yeah.
left to right, and just the way it was shot and the sound effect and everything on there and the suddenness of it, it was really stunning.
Yeah,
I mean, it was like, holy crap! He really, and then he looks at her and he says, "How was that?" And so he's out of character in that moment because he knew she wanted to be slapped, and he's like asking her, "How was that?" So he broke character there.
that's a good point.
And then what does she say? Which means she wants more.
I don't remember.
You hit like a girl.
Oh yeah, like a girl.
Like she's
Yeah,
not,
I
she's
thought-
not done.
I
She wants
thought-
to be slapped around more.
I thought it was a defiant, real kidnap victim at this point because I had written, "I'm hella fucking confused."
Yeah. Well, I did too the first time. This is just observations from watching it
And I
entirely
love the
too
fact
much.
that he's distracted by this police report because, again, I am on board with her being a real kidnap victim. The police report, everything's jiving with me,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, okay, the big guy from the beginning is going to come back. He's being set up. She's somebody.
Well, that's what you do though. You read in, analyze, and predict. You want to figure out
It
the
sounds
ending.
like zero fun.
You want to find out the ending 30
It sounds
30
like
seconds
no
in.
fun.
That's you.
I'm the worst.
You're no
to be
fun.
around.
Yeah. How does your
God
wife
damn
do
it,
it?
man. I'm sorry.
What?
She falls asleep.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
that's
it's
how
not
she. That's
her exhaustion from being like the best person ever.
or maybe it's fake sleeping.
Yeah, she's like, this guy's the worst.
So he goes upstairs. She tells him he can have the file. And then he's confused. Like, Schwanky? Yeah, he pays me $500 an hour. So now he's really confused. And
Yeah, I'm confused.
he goes, well, I have to get okay from my employers. And he runs back upstairs. She's still tied up downstairs. The doorknob is jingling and somebody's breaking into the house. Al's sister comes in at that point.
Yeah. Well, I think it's fascinating. She escapes and struggles with him and stabs him.
Did you just stab me?
Like, and I don't know. Now, again, knowing the end, I'm a real sucker, I think. I really went along for this ride because
A
there's
sucker in ketchup or a sucker in coffee?
dipped in mostly ketchup, I think.
Yeah. For those that don't know, all
Should they
these
listen?
references that I keep making, all these ridiculous references are from episode 3, Most Beautiful Island.
Great episode to listen to.
And it's called Ketchup Gate, where I was completely throttled, thrashed, and berated by Mr. Buck in episode 4. So if you're interested in hearing all
People are going
that,
to listen to this and think we don't like each other.
do we?
Do we don't like each other?
We haven't
I like
spent
you.
enough. We haven't tested the road trip. That's where the true
we got
test
it.
is.
We got I'll be delighted driving. You're going to be a mess.
I'll be
as a passenger,
pretending sleeping,
but yeah, and
trying to navigate, nervous,
and then we'll come back and you'll break up with me.
in a drive-in movie
because the travel has to happen.
the trip they break up at the end.
I still think it's a good Netflix show, our trip show, but the thrust of, or at least the idea of her stabbing him
Dos cerveza
for real, and then he has to go. One of my favorite scenes is when he has to go to the door when the cops come.
Yeah, and he's bleeding.
And those are two character actors, by the way, who are awesome. Those
I
two
recognize
guys.
the shorter
Did
guy.
you? I was going to say.
I don't know what from, but like I've seen that guy.
Yeah, I couldn't think of it either. But
Yeah,
both of them
100%.
are. Yes. And you see, again, remember that? Did that give you a little bit of like a, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like you see somebody like that and you're like, yeah, that makes the movie a little bit cooler and a little bit whatever. But he's literally bleeding down his back. And they're like, your van was seen, and he has to make up this crazy lie.
Yeah.
Because now
And he did really good.
He sells his mechanic right under, like down the
He
river.
made all that shit up. What's the name of the shop?
But he fucks the mechanic real bad.
Oh, I don't know. His name's Hayward. I don't know his first name.
Hayward. I'm sorry.
He made it
man.
all up. There's no shop. There's no Hayward. He's just trying to get him a ways, and then he has to, end up at the cabin there. But
do you think? I mean, that was legit, right?
yeah,
Those
and
cops
so
were legit.
and the neighbor seen his van 3 days in a row at the house where it doesn't belong. That's legit. That's the
I
kind of
get
shit
it.
that happens.
Yeah, right. Like so,
the neighbor writes down the license plate. What is this fucking piece of shit van doing out here in this high end gated community type of thing? And that's legit. That's what that stuff actually happened to me.
So the ultimate, he kind of reconciles with Anna in a way, because there's this, like, he's trying to explain, I'm so sorry, I do this as a job, and she's understandably like, you fucking do what?
Okay.
So again, I'm like, all right, what? Because there's a cat and mouse going here, and the screwballness of it. But the reality for me is he's fucking stabbed.
So another clue that Anna is still role playing, which I didn't realize until today watching it. So after the police leave is what we're talking about. He goes back and she's in the bathtub. So she's sitting in the bathtub, duct tape on her mouth, hands tied, probably feet tied. I don't know. They don't show it. But he was at the door with the police, and she's sitting in a bathtub, right? She could have gotten away.
She could have.
She could have started screaming and bouncing out of the bathtub and everything
Shit.
else. So
Shit.
there was a
Yeah,
high-end clue. Because he's at the door with the police. She can hear
got
that.
out the first time.
Yeah, she got out of that chair.
Oh, he didn't let her out of the chair at all, right? She got out.
That's how he got stabbed. He came
Shit.
downstairs
Yeah,
and
yeah,
there was an
yeah.
empty chair after the
Yeah.
sister. So
she
that was
coulda-
a high...
No, I bet
that was a
maybe
clue.
He
So-
tied her really, like, there's no way.
Well, she did hit her head, right? But she seemed when he came in the bathroom, she was still coherent. She got 2
that's
concussions
right.
in this
That-
movie.
This is a good point.
Yeah.
Now, when you think about the end, it's like, that is pretty fucked
Yeah.
up.
So that's watching it over and over. I was analyzing out, the scenes and how she was playing it. And there are these
When
breadcrumbs
she
throughout
slips and
that
falls,
she's still in the role play.
That shot of her with the photos and the pearls
Yeah, that's coming up. Yeah.
was super, like, I thought that was really pretty, like, really cinematic shot. Like, that's a director going, let's do something nice. Because I kind of got a little Hitchcock from it too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there could be this blonde bombshell manipulating behind the scenes, like Vertigo. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So
100%.
that scene, that
and
shot.
I bet you he would, just like the homage in the trunk in the end with the eyeballs and stuff.
Yeah. I love a good, yes, because it had a good trunk opening shot.
Those are homages to something else. So we're in the bathtub.
Are we?
I think
This is a hot episode.
that we are in the bathtub.
The way you phrase
We
things
are
just make it so
bound in the
fun.
bathtub. We are
Oh, there you go.
restrained.
Now you did it. Now you
Restraint,
creeped us out.
restraints on in the bathtub.
Yeah.
So can I take it to the next level?
Go ahead.
Can I?
Go for it.
So this is going to be hard for me to do, but I had a major epiphany in the research, and it kind of ties in since we're in this
Wow.
scene.
Wow.
And I think it relates to you as well. going to bring that up. So in psychology, right, you kind of relate back to childhood impression years, and that affects the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
So you had a movie when you were like 8 years old, and the lady, her son was in it, and you were entirely too young to watch that.
Yeah.
We talked about that and how it affected you probably the rest of your life.
Probably.
What was that movie?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
And you were 8?
I was young. I don't remember, but yeah, pretty young.
All right. So during my research, looking up Taylor Schilling interviews and Pat Healy interviews, YouTube delivered to me KK episode 233, where I discovered the term. So the channel is The Crime Scene with a K.
Crime Scene.
The Crime Scene with a K, right, which used to be, I believe, Kidnap Corner. And it's this guy sitting there with the same mask on that Healy wears. And
it's
girl.
a scary mask. Like the video on the website, on his website.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
and the door opens. So
This channel is dedicated to kidnapping and kidnapping scenes and analyzing them.
Really?
And he made a movie with the girl that's sitting next to him. He made his own kidnap movie. And in watching this, they gave, and this is how it came up, they gave Taylor Schilling the best DID scene of 2017.
DID?
Yeah, so this was a new term for me, brand new. Do you know what DID means? Clarice, anything?
And it's relating to kidnapping?
Yeah. And probably my whole life.
Damsel in distress?
Damn it, Ryan.
That's not real.
Yes.
Damsel?
It's a whole fucking rabbit hole that you would not believe. Damsel in distress is like
Are
this
there a lot of
whole
cartoons involved?
thing. No. It's
Yosemite
all
Sam in there?
No. It's
Best so like her scene,
this Take Me was rated by, and this channel, I sent it to both of you on email or text, but neither one of you watched it.
Nope.
They got almost 700,000 views.
Yeah.
On that one episode. So, and what it is just a bunch of cuts of Taylor Schilling being bound, taped, all the kidnapping stuff, and then they dissect them. Oh, the clear tape. Oh, the duct tape. Oh, the ball gag. Oh, the scarf. Oh, the zip ties. I mean, they analyze. They have little names for each one.
Yeah.
700,000 views.
Jesus Christ.
And
aren't these just ways to give kidnappers, clues as to how to?
Well, that's why I think it turned to the Crime Scene channel. I think Kidnappers Corner got. I think YouTube.
That's a real shit name. I would
let
let that fly.
So, DID was a whole revelation to me. I'm like, oh fuck.
Weird.
I must like damsel in distress movies, which really came about when I'm watching actors on actors, Jessica Lange and Taylor Schilling. Please watch this episode on YouTube because it is a delight. So Jessica Lange and Taylor Schilling are interviewing each other, but they're talking about their TV shows
That's
at the
crazy.
time.
How about that?
It was wonderful. So you got a 40-year veteran.
Is this why
talking
you love
with
this so much, Jessica
on.
Lange? The connection to King Kong?
You fucker. Let me get you already caught it. Yeah. So I'm watching these two delights that I really admire as actors, right? Chatting, quit laughing at me. Chatting with each other. I'm being sincere.
No, I know that, and that's it warms the shit out of my heart.
So Jessica Lange's 40-year veteran, right? Taylor Schilling's relatively new, within her first 7 years or whatever, but she's a hit, on Orange, and they're discussing the acting process and all that, and then I'm watching these two talk, and I'm like, I had the epiphany of, oh my God, I am watching what must have been my very first damsel in distress movie as a 12-year-old boy in the movie theater in the formative years, right? 12 years old, watching probably, the ultimate damsel in distress movie for me because I was 12.
Ever.
And it just hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm like, oh my God, that movie made me like damsel in distress movies who always are victorious in the end.
So are you saying that that 76 King Kong created a connection to this type. I mean, it's not the only thing you do. I mean,
No,
but
it's not.
this.
But
drew
since
you
we
to that?
always laugh about it, I thought it would be funny.
Oh,
like it.
so you're explaining yourself?
No, it was a discovery. I didn't know it.
I think there's
I
something
think
totally
it-
to that.
I think,
100%.
yeah. And
100%.
so me picking this
Were you
movie.
12 when you saw it the first time?
Yeah. 76.
It wasn't. Yeah, I think that's enough to create.
Yeah,
that
so
kind of path.
I'm watching. Yeah, it's
the
Jessica
theater?
Lange, and then I picked Take Me, right,
That's
which is
nuts.
a damsel in distress movie, and I'm like, oh my god, she's in the first DID movie, which
Look
the
what
term
you
which I never knew.
Did.
Look what the research. See, it was what do you call psychotherapy? What do you call it?
Well, yeah, I mean, physician heal thyself, self exploration, self revelation.
Hermedes, who said it?
Oh, you know,
Somebody
He was
said
Greek.
yeah, and he was smart.
So blame King Kong for me liking Damsel in Distress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm good with it as long as you are. Are you good with it?
Yeah, and I'm going to give Jessica Lange a little bit of love here. So she
She needs it.
No, she's got every accolade there is. So in '76, her first movie was King Kong. So imagine your very first movie is the major blockbuster, huge budget, and one of the first remakes, like a reboot of a movie, that wasn't a thing back then. Where how it happens all the time now. And your first movie out of the gate, she had studied in Paris, but she was back in New York as a model. So literally pairing with the original King Kong, they picked up a model, but she was trained. She was trained in Paris for dramatic acting.
But is she
But
good
she-
in the movie?
But she was modeling. So she did not work for another 3 years after King Kong because of those fucking critics ripping her apart. And the word that was used in the I don't know, the description, they said comments. They didn't say critics, but I guess she took hell or high water, and you hear me defending her in my voice, right?
I do.
Yeah.
I love that movie, and I get the airy fairy stuff where she's like, oh, and passing out and like doing over the top damsel in distress,
It's
like
terrible.
for the 50s.
I mean, but it's perfectly
but I
terrible.
think she's directed that to do that.
Oh, yeah,
I don't think that was a
1000%.
physical choice on her part.
1000%. Yes. Yes. 1000%. It's
And
terrible.
then she had to deliver one of the worst howlers of all time. You know, the all-American girl being saved by Deep Throat.
Here's the deal.
Now, who wrote that?
Remember what we've said? If you went to see Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and it was your first time seeing Liam Neeson and Ewan McGregor, if they were like new young actors like Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher were back then, they'd never have worked again. They were so terrible in those movies, it's hard to think about. Those are two amazing actors, and they are dog shit
Yeah.
in those movies because they were directed that way. So yeah, 1000%. You could say Jessica Lange is even better at what she does because she had to dumb down to do what she did in that movie. So fuck you,
Well,
critics.
Well, and it's her very first movie, and she's got to play the second coming of Fay Wray. I mean, and she does it as far as I'm concerned.
I know she does.
And so I'd also like to point out that she is the 13th lady to win the Triple Crown,
Who?
Jessica Lange.
The woman not in the movie that we're talking about? That's
Right.
awesome.
Right.
Good for her. Jessica Lange,
But
everybody.
but this is important.
Go Taylor on the mountain, buddy. I'm proud that came out the way it was intended. So anyway, what happens...
Do you don't want to hear what the Triple Crown is?
Isn't that when a horse wins the...
Are you calling my
student
girl a horse?
secretariat?
Are you fucking calling her a horse?
Is it like
I will rip your throat out.
Isn't
Is it like an
That's my
EGOT?
spiritual
You'll
moment.
adult me. You're gonna adult
I
me.
am the monk protecting the Hermitage.
Todd.
The monk protecting the church.
The Hermitage. That's a really
yeah,
fancy
I know.
hotel
You know how
in
I
Beverly
can't
Hills.
pronounce those fucking words.
The Hermitage.
I'm on beer 3. This is what
Well,
you get.
you know what?
So the Triple Crown is when you win an Oscar, a Tony, I think, and an Emmy. So stage, TV, and
Yeah,
film.
nobody cares about that anymore. You need an EGOT.
EGOT.
You know, so
That's where it's at.
Triple Crown.
What's an EGOT?
Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony.
Yeah. So their Triple Crown's cool, but nobody.
She
nobody
sings
cares
in
anymore.
the horror. What's that?
Okay.
Horror,
American Horror Story.
American Horror
Did
Story.
you want to
yeah.
propose now? I mean, like, is she available? I don't know what the deal is.
I don't
American
know.
Horror Story is going really well for her, though.
Let's take a look.
So now,
So I lay out my soul.
welcome back to Jessica Lange Talk with Claire, Ryan, and Todd. We're going to talk all things Jessica Lange, King Kong, and maybe a little else.
Hi, Ryan.
She
All right, back to the movie.
She escapes,
That's enough.
and the next bit of it, and we could kind of skip through a little bit of that because is her convincing him that she's a legit kidnapped victim, that she, they kind of bond. He talks about his failed marriage, a little bit about Atlantic City, and now I'm like, okay, what's up?
Well, the beautiful part about the bathtub scene is that it's exactly halfway into the movie.
Are we back in the bathtub?
I thought we were still there, yeah. That's where we left.
moved on.
When we went to King Kong and Jessica
Todd,
Lange, we were in the bathtub.
We are
We left you
eternally
in-
in the bathtub.
We
Or,
left
yeah,
you
you're still
in the
bathing,
bathtub.
I think.
I am not taking a bath again without my wrists bound together. I'm never going to,
Oh yeah, and some of that shit's nasty. Like she's
Oh, do tell.
She's tied up knowing that she was into this. That's some pretty intense stuff. Like you're going to have to go back to the boardroom, and are you either going to have to be wearing long sleeves, explain this?
Oh, yeah,
this,
there's-
like a
there's
Fight Club. Like
rash.
how are you?
Scar, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's not.
Fight Club's perfect.
It's
perfect
pretty
analogy for
aggressive. What's happening? You know what I mean?
that. Especially the backhand, yeah.
And he mows the line. He toes the line rather of being, I don't know, clear to them that this is just a
Yeah.
game. But then when he's like, "I'm gonna close the fucking trunk on you," he turns it on, and you're like, "Oh, all right."
Well, this scene is so important. I mean, not just from Taylor's acting aspect, because she totally kills it and goes through a whole Ed Norton barrage of,
See,
Personalities.
Did you say Ed Norton. Okay.
from
Like
his
in
first
Primal
movie,
Fear?
Primal Fear. Yep. When he does the reveal of, I
You
thought
have the
you and
little-
I were on the same
The
page.
little heart shapes are bubbling over
I
this
know.
whole room
Yeah.
right now.
Ryan's got a.
Birds are aflutter.
Do you have a bonage?
I that's not appropriate to talk about in front of a lady.
It is explicit material. Right?
All right.
So this turns the whole movie around because at this point, our boy is 100% convinced by Anna that he has the wrong person.
Yeah.
And when she said, "Fuck you, companies like this should not exist." I mean, she totally turns it around.
Yeah.
And then in bold letters, I got, at this point, it now becomes a real kidnapping because she's still under his control, but he, in his mind, is 100% convinced that she didn't
when
sign up
he-
for it, that he's got the wrong girl.
When he decides
So it's a real kidnapping from this point on.
that he can't let her go,
A real like felony kidnapping,
and
like
his
15 to life in
is an
jail,
accessory because she saw it.
which comes later.
When
Yeah, he says that.
tries to swallow her car key, I almost fucking died. This is a third reason. Did I write "fuck Todd" in the notes at all? I put I'm really mad. I don't know.
Because it's right here.
I said,
it won't go
I
down.
said he's doing this on purpose. What the? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. He tries to swallow, and it's funny, but I could
Yeah.
not get over this performance. It's like a fob. It's not a key.
It's a key fob.
It's a fucking key fob. And he's like,
Yeah.
"God."
And you know what he used to do that scene with? Out of the catering, he took a rye bread and rolled it up into a cylinder shape,
Oh, so
like
he put a
the
real something in
size,
his mouth.
the same size as the key fob, and he swallowed that.
Holy shit.
So he was really physically going through those, like it won't go down.
Yeah.
And how about one of my favorite scenes? So she picks up the gun, the pistol that he used to kidnap her in the first scene in the carjacking,
The fake one.
points it at him, and he's like, "That's not a real gun; it's a pellet gun." She looks at the end of the barrel, verifying the size of the circumference and the end of the caliber. Okay, it's not a real gun. At least that's how I took it. She knew to
It was
verify
sexy
that.
what you just did, man.
Yeah, she looked down the end of the
Okay,
barrel.
no. You know all that stuff.
And then she did
dragon.
she did a punch shoot. It's like I don't know if I'm sure it's been done before, but she literally punches forward with the handgun and shoots, and then they use like this nail gun effect where the shot just sounds so painful. Like a nail gun when you're.
Oh, so like, it clearly
the
hurts
sound
him a lot.
effect. Well, in his acting, the reaction.
Yeah.
I don't know if she didn't really shoot him because that was so fucking real.
Hit by BB or even a paintball?
I've been hit by BBs.
Have
BB
you
gun
been hit
before.
by paintball?
No.
That hurts like hell.
Yeah.
It does. A BB is
Yeah.
okay, but like, yeah.
Back when I was a kid, we were stupid enough to actually shoot real BB guns at each other because we didn't have paint guns. So we would go into the woods and shoot real BB guns at each other. Those
are the days.
That was real smart. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The turning of the tables, the tables end up turning.
They are turning.
she
turning of the bathtub.
She convinces him that she's not going to go to the cops. She hits him over the head with a poker and gets him tied up. And when you have the turning of the tables, now I'm like, what's it going to happen? He wakes up to a gun. I don't know what caliber. I'm not manly like that, but like it's in his face. And he's tied to the bed.
You're at the end there,
and it's fascinating because she says your brother-in-law should have hid the guns better, and I'm like, brother-in-law? Did he say? Because he takes her to a house, like his family's house, like a 70s family cabin.
Yeah.
And it's super cool. It's a beautiful place. I mean, he's holding these people up in nice places,
and for the first time, we were introduced to the ball gag. She has a ball gag in this time instead of duct tape. I just thought I'd share that.
We hadn't commented on the various gagging.
Yeah, he actually brings a sex
uses.
toy into it. Yeah, because she sits on it a little bit later, and there's a big joke out of that about other places that have been. And she says, "I just had that in my mouth. Don't say that."
That's right. That was a great.
Hey, you started this. You said this was going to be you said, what did you say? Sex charged?
No, I didn't. I just said
said
a bloated episode, a big one. You took it to sex, you dirty man.
No, rewind the tape. Rewind the tape.
That
exists back in the.
Yeah. Well,
it's called the VHS tape. Clarice.
I don't know what it's called.
There is a turn.
Probably have Little Mermaid on it.
There's a flip. There's a turn, and she has a gun in his face. She's going to kidnap him, and I'm all confused. And I'm on board. She's going to be taking him somewhere. She's getting him into the trunk. Now, this is what my contribution to the episode that may be a little bit of a shocker, because my clip. Are you dying?
I'm dying because you fast forwarded so fast. It's killing me.
Get us. What?
I'm okay with jumping to the end like this. Is you just
it's
say it? I mean,
end.
we had their whole.
Well, what am I missing, man? I love you. This is your movie. I may not have been.
They go through the whole little bonding thing. We're on the couch. They're having beers together. He was going to poison her with the soup.
Yeah,
he put the pills on there and then he changed his mind. Like, I can't really kill her.
Creep. That was fun.
So they bond. They have a couple beers. They talk about the pictures and he told the whole story with his ex-wife.
Did you think about the pill scene in Creep?
No, I don't even.
Yeah, when he drugs Mark Duplass. Connection to our little movie here.
Yeah, he's the one that got Taylor Schilling.
Did you see how funny it was? How, like, when he's trying to do it, how messy and how loud he was.
I can't remember.
It's really loud.
I wonder if they were like an homage to that.
I wondered if there's any. I don't know the Duplass brothers films well enough, but when it's hilarious.
No, but
he's like,
do you think that scene was an homage to Creep?
I don't know.
Because you know that Healy's watched Creep. I mean, there's no way he hasn't.
Yeah.
So the choke scene is pretty important because she brings it back up in the end. So she they bond, and so she says to him, "Look, if I just go to the if I don't go to the cops,
the
this whole thing is over." And he says, "Yeah." So he cuts her loose, and then this is another clue that she's still role playing. So he cuts her loose, and then she shifts again and starts getting in his face because she wants to be hit again. She's goading him.
I thought she was still a real.
She's
Man.
no. She turns
Yeah.
on him and she's goading him to slap her again because that's what she wants.
It got me.
And so she, I didn't get it the first. I didn't get it the second time. This is just from
When he
watching it
choked
multiple
her,
times.
I was like, "Oh man," because he's trying to kill her. He tried to kill her already.
He loses it, because she takes the fire poker and starts smashing his family pictures. And he's like, "That was my mother's lamp." "Oh, I'm sorry, Mom." That was so funny.
Yeah.
And then he loses it, and he grabs her by the throat, slams her, back against the wall, and he's gone bye-bye. His face he's gone full psycho. He's killing her.
Yeah.
So I wonder how hard he was really choking it, because her eyes, if they do a close-up on her eyes, and the pupil, the black of her eyes, are huge, and the blue is just this tiny little ring around black. So what does that mean when your eyes is that dilated or undilated? Dilated means they're just
know.
tiny.
God damn it.
Dilated means
dilated
shrunk.
trunk. Yeah.
Or no, dilated means,
What do they do when you go to the eye doctor?
well, when you're dilated, when they're pregnant, they're dilated. They always,
Two of us wear glasses in the room, or you wear contacts.
I don't wear
Anyway,
anything.
so you're saying it was pretty intense.
Her pupils were like almost her whole
So
eye.
are you saying she is such a good actress that she was like pupils, darling?
I don't know. Or that, or he was choking the shit out of her.
I mean, just like Christian Bale, like he really did that.
Do your
lazy eye.
pupils get really big like that when you're being choked?
I think so. I think you're.
Then
wide-eyed.
then she was really being choked.
Yeah. Or she's a good actress that can control her pupils.
She was in that space.
Well, when she.
So you're still making fun of me,
I'm
and
not making fun of
we're
you.
an hour and 40 in, and you haven't stopped.
And we love you.
And it's my
Oh,
movie,
yeah.
and I really care about these actors.
No. I know.
You know.
And I'm a little upset.
All right.
I mean, is it that bad? Is it really that bad?
No. No. What's gonna ease you, buddy? You want to start over? Fuck it.
Dude, let's take this bitch 3 hours long.
Do you have to work tomorrow?
Yeah.
You do, right?
Fuck no.
No, he doesn't.
you don't.
What's work?
You don't know.
Well, and I do want people to watch the movie. And have you noticed that there's been
and I'm taking him away from.
there's been no clip yet?
I saw you pull the phone out, and that's why you
It's
were
been
so.
here the whole time.
Yeah, that's why you were so upset. You were picking it up,
No.
and then you started. Well, I clacked you at the bathtub scene. That was my guess.
Which clip? Which
clip?
Particular line?
the beginning of the bathtub scene.
There
when
was
he first
a-
starts talking to her.
Now there's a lot in here,
There was
and
a-
it was
and-
mostly hers, if I'm being honest, because
But they were also lengthy. That's why I
Not
kept
really.
going. Nope, he's
Well-
not going to do that one. It's 2 minutes
Oh,
long.
really? Oh,
yeah,
shit.
because you have like a set time
That's
length in
funny.
your head.
And he's got some good stuff too. There's moments where he shifts mid scene, and I'm like, oh wow, that's pretty icy. That's
Yeah.
because he's much more of a subservient, I'd say in Cheap Thrills, but then he has to increase his viciousness, So you see that, but it's just fascinating to me. And then you see a guy who's in peril, and he's like, my life's over. Like I've got, and he doesn't even say, he says I'll go to prison, but he says my sister. You know what I mean? So he's got humanity.
She'll
although
be
he's
an
a weird-
accessory because
Yeah.
she saw her.
She's got
and
family,
she's got kids.
please.
Yeah.
So he continues to have this humanity, but she's really and I think he knows this too, Pat Healy, the star of the show, and
Oh yeah, he says it in the interviews.
You
He
know
just
what I
lets her
mean?
go, and they did multiple takes, and he said that they always went with the most craziest.
always
Most of the time, because she would do like all different levels, and he said they all in the edit room they always most of the time they ended up going with her craziest one.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it's a comedy, you know.
There's another actor that I really like. His name's Gary Oldman.
What's he been in?
He's a little indie actor.
Yeah,
He's in a movie that.
How about the Professional? Is that an indie?
Well, yes, he's in a movie that you and I both love called The Professional. So I think that this wonderful actress clocked we're creating this now is an Oldman. I'm calling it an Oldman moment. She did a Gary Oldman in this movie.
I love that.
I didn't think about
From
calling
The Professional where he turns.
Well,
you don't like Mozart.
Holy shit.
You know what's wrong with you?
We should just get married now.
You don't like Mozart.
Well, so she my clip is in
Was
this,
that a proposal? Wait.
in the scene, and it may be notable because it's our shortest clip ever. I think I'll maybe have to go. So, but she Oldmans, and maybe I'll start like clocking when there's Oldman moments.
Yeah. Do you
to
realize
honor
what
that
a
man.
huge compliment that is?
To her? Well, I don't know. You may
Yeah.
not think of it that way.
Gary Oldman's one of the greatest actors of our time.
All right. Well, here's the clip, and she has turned the tables on him, and she is trying.
So,
to...
which scene in The Professional are you referring to?
You'll see.
Okay.
I think that's more fun.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Here's the scene. So she's turned the tables on him. She's trying to get him maneuvered into a trunk.
Don't piss me off, Ray. Get in the trunk.
Okay.
Get in the trunk!
There it is. When she did that,
That's
I was
it.
like, yes,
That's an Oldman.
get me everyone.
That's an Oldman.
What?
And yeah,
So is that a cool thing? Maybe we can start clocking Oldmans?
that was wonderful. And I'm so glad you didn't go Cage, that you went Oldman.
Well, it
Because-
was from
because
The
of-
Professional. You called it. You said
Yeah,
said
yeah.
it. You magnificent son of a bitch.
Well, I didn't realize it cognitively. I felt it,
Yeah.
which is better. Wouldn't you rather feel it, Ryan?
This is the most uncomfortable episode of A Little Independent yet. I'm going to call it right now.
Claire's
Todd's been upset.
Tyrese has only walked out of the room 3 times.
I've steamrolled over his entire
left.
life. I hope Jessica Lange does eventually get to this, because I know she may have days that like she gets blue too, and to know that somebody really gives a rip about
and then gets cut off. Yeah.
what she,
She is single, by the way.
Did you look that up just
Yes. Yeah. a
now? You
while
fucking
ago.
can. So that's a new thing.
This
So that's a new
Jessica
thing we'll
Lange-
do. We'll do the Oldman, and then we'll do
When I
Todd's.
cut you off,
No,
Or when
if the girls are single or not that are in my films.
stomping on Tom's dreams.
Because I obviously have I get crushes on my actresses all the way from
What?
episode 1.
No way.
No, not episode 1. Episode
you
3.
have a deep respect for the craft and the hard work that goes into.
I do, especially the
Okay.
writing. I
Yeah.
I love good writing.
Well, if we survive to another episode, I think it'll be worth it, because I didn't go hard on the reviews. And I actually put a review in here that I think may change your perspective on reviews in a way. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are doing reviews.
Yeah.
We haven't ended the movie yet, though.
I know.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like,
He keeps look. This is only your 15th podcast today. I don't know why you're in such a fucking hurry. I mean, we have listeners out there that want 3-hour
they
podcasts.
want the goods. They want the
They're
goods.
only 2% of
Let
our
us
listeners.
know, everybody. Let us know.
There's 2% of them want a 3-hour podcast.
We love
and we've
doing
only
it.
delivered once so
We
far.
love doing it, but we want to hear from you
We
as
do
well.
want to
We got
end
the
eventually.
Facebook page, because Clarice does so much to help us. Have you seen the things on Facebook and the posts and everything that's cool, everybody?
And that tickety tock.
It's not us.
Is that tickety tock?
It's not us remotely. We many times scratch our heads at how it gets done. and we're not troglodytes. Todd and I are not like crusty old like we present.
Right.
We're older. You know what I mean?
You're older
So-
than me.
Knuckles dragging on the ground.
Well, he's very hurt, and he's taken to her office,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what's going to happen? I don't know what's happening. I do not know. He's very hurt. The
Well,
cops are going to be here. What did you think right now?
After your scene, your clip there, they do that homage of the car ride with the eyeballs, and I wish I knew what movie that was. It might be North by North. It feels like a Hitchcock moment.
That totally.
Yeah.
That felt like there's a scene in Vertigo that has.
Maybe
that.
It's Vertigo.
Remember Sneakers, the movie Sneakers?
Yeah, Robert Redford.
Were you thinking at all about Sneakers during this?
Nope.
Remember when he's locked in the trunk? Donk, donk, donk.
Oh,
What did it sound like? That's all I could think of.
I remember him going, shoes expensive.
Well, yeah, it sounded like a dinner party, and he drove through a bunch of geese.
Yeah.
So
the trunk opens and the sun is right behind Anna's head, and it's a beautiful shot the way they did that.
Do you like
and the
a
brightness,
good trunk open scene? You mentioned Tarantino.
I do now.
Oh, because Tarantino does them.
No, yeah, nothing from him.
He's not indie.
Did they? Yeah, he doesn't do any indie films. Reservoir Dogs,
but this one was so bright and vibrant. I was thoroughly confused.
Yeah. So I love that I was going to say she, but they were able to fool you and me fool us all the way to the very end. And he gets out of the trunk and he's just standing there and she's like, Ray,
the look on his face.
It's over.
It's priceless.
It's been 48 hours. The scenario's over. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Okay,
she was playing the whole time.
What was your thought the whole time?
Well, the first time I watched it, it was, oh, fuck.
Well, did you think that he was the subject and it was his own, like, in a weird...
No, it's just that she fooled me.
That was all part of her thing
that she stayed in the scenario the whole time, yeah. So that's why I was clacking in subsequent views, like, the clues that she was still in the scenario, and there's several of them.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's great writing. Yeah.
It got me. It really got me. Did you note the last line of the movie? Are you tracking that? I should stop asking.
You always, I should start preparing.
I don't know why it's.
I haven't figured it out yet.
I don't know why we do it or why I do it. It's actually
your concept has legs with the right strategy. Ray.
The reason I clocked it is because of what you said about screwball comedy. It had kind of a 1940s, 1930s iconic last line.
Totally.
Oh, the last line? You clocked the last line?
No, I got the smile and helping people for the end.
See you around, Ray.
Oh,
the last spoken line.
And then she walks down the steps.
Isn't that perfect? And then the rest of it, I like a movie that ends with like no dialogue.
What if she would have said, "Here's looking at you, kid."
That would be.
Here's looking at you, Ray.
Copyright infringement.
That would be a little on the nose.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Totally on the nose. But like it's fun. It's like an iconic last line, right?
Yeah.
And you can almost hear the music like
and that's what they were going for.
But her look, like she has a Hitchcockian lead look. She's got this look of mystery. She's got this, like you said, command of the screen that's fucking undeniable.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll get into...
She owns the screen like Floor owns the stage.
There you go. Yes. And there's a long end with no dialogue. And like you said, the guy from the beginning does
he's
come back.
walking
I
home,
didn't think about it.
And they're playing that great music.
Yeah. And so do you think, what do you, like our police, what's going on? She's going back
she already
to work.
called the police. She said, I called the police. Right. And they were really, she's like, they were really worried about me.
But what did she say? Was she like, listen, I hired this guy. What the hell?
Yeah. No, she just said, don't come looking for me. It was all planned scenario, I'm sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's a great ride. I know, this whole thing has obviously been a spoiler alert, but if you can, there's no way to, maybe we'll put it in the description to advise
spoiler.
to watch it first before listening to us, because you're going to miss out on all this.
Have we done that before?
Surprises. No, not that I know of.
Well, because Exams got a little bit of a twist.
Yeah. I mean, I would definitely, maybe we will put a spoiler alert on this one, because
we could say that.
You miss, you do miss out on, you will miss out on that.
So, all right.
And then the smile and the helping people ending, which you referred to in the beginning with the guy.
Yeah.
He sees him in the full menu breakfast all day, this huge big sign out front. And then, he sees his guy, the Baxter double cheeseburger guy, and he's eating a garden salad. And
At the same restaurant, though, so they have
no, it wasn't Shitters.
So,
It was a breakfast.
Oh no, but
It was a breakfast bar.
Baxter's. You know what I mean? Like, was he at the fast food restaurant? He just chose to order a salad.
No, I don't think that was Baxter's.
Oh, so
I
why
didn't
would
clock
he?
that.
Why would he even?
Well,
care
they
what he
just
was
showed
eating?
that sign, so it made you think
I
that he
thought-
would be picking out.
I thought the guy was at the fast food place, and the guy's like, "Oh no!"
No, that's even better if
and
he
then,
was.
so because
I didn't see anything that said
the
Baxter's.
look at his face,
Yeah,
it was so. He's like, "What the hell?"
yeah. So, what do you think about Ray being literally beat to shit this whole movie?
He
Yeah,
was.
I mean, how real do you think? I mean, he is literally from beginning to end.
He's stabbed. He should be dead.
He is stabbed. He is hit in the head
The
with
amount of blood
a
loss?
phone that
Yeah.
weighs 20 pounds.
He's got serious brain damage, and he should be hospitalized.
And he's got
probably
bruises all over him.
dead. He's dead.
I mean,
No.
so
She killed him.
who is really the damsel in this?
He was
He got the shit kicked out of him.
1,000%. He and
Would you let Taylor kick the shit out of you?
no.
Oh, I already signed up.
So this is a business. Look out for what is this a spin-off business? I don't know if I could sign off on whatever you're doing. Your dark deeds.
What are you up to?
Oh yeah, like a fight club,
Are you starting a
like a
kidnap
date
business
fight,
or a-
dating fight
Yeah.
club.
I like, like I said, this was exactly. I don't know. It took me on a ride. I was
It's a great romp. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a lot of fun.
as soon as it's done, you're like, look at you, movie.
Like-
I'm so pleased. Looking at my beautiful sleeping wife, like you blew it. This
yeah,
was-
you look at what
this
you
was
missed
good.
out.
We
on.
had
You
fun.
think is she gonna watch it? You
Oh
think?
yeah. I told her today. I was like, this movie was dope. It was great.
Did she say, "Is this a Todd movie?" When it first
Oh
started?
no. She was into it completely. She again.
What movie
Cheap
was that
Thrills.
where she called? She goes, "This is a Todd movie, isn't
I
it?"
don't remember. Don't dwell on it. Because it's all love. So reviews. I thought really carefully about this because I thought this could be an incendiary episode. You know,
Why?
we could have some talk about show length, whatever. You know, I know that comes up. So I went a little easy on these reviews in a way, but I found a review that I think kind of. And here's the thing: there weren't a lot of bad ones. There weren't a lot of good ones either. A lot of the bad ones had to do with acting. And
This
it
film is
on-
under the radar, man.
Yeah, yeah,
it's,
yeah, for
it's
sure.
hidden away, and I don't understand why. It's
So
great.
2 out of 10. Do you want me
boy.
to start with the bad one or the good one?
Yeah, so let me
the
get
bad
it.
one.
Let me just take a swig here and get ready.
Bad news first.
Oh boy, I'm excited. It's a 2 out of 10, so it's not a 1 out of 10. I could not find a 1 out of 10 that was even worth noting. So here we go. Inconsistent tone, drastic mismatch in acting ability, and annoying.
What? He called it annoying.
And annoying. Yeah, I
Or
could see that maybe just
that person.
being tugged along too much. All right. The best thing about this movie was that it was instantly forgettable. The
Fuck
tone of the
you.
movie repeatedly changed throughout the film. And there's a drastic mismatch in the acting abilities of the two leads. However intentional, the actor-director's fumbling, bumbling idiocy and stale humor was excruciating. Taylor Schilling added a bit of life to the mix, but she wasn't given much to work with. The plot might have succeeded as a quirky short film, but at 83 minutes it was painful. It seemed that the director assumed his character's toupee would suffice as a major plot line. The take. We're not movie critics, but we might be better. So again, it's a little soft at the end. I pulled it because
I agree. They did soften up at the end,
we're not critics.
but I guess I feel bad about is that I missed that this was based off of a short film.
No, it would be better as a short. It may have succeeded as a short.
Oh, he's not saying it
No,
was
yeah.
a short like Napoleon
I
Dynamite.
pulled it because it seemed the director assumed his character's toupee would suffice as a major plot line. I thought that was hilarious. Well, the good review.
Why do I get upset? Why
Because
does it?
you care.
I like my movies, I guess,
Yeah.
and
You
but
care.
why does it? It shouldn't bother me that if some people don't like chocolate ice cream, you
Right.
don't like Mozart.
Right, we'll get to the bottom of it.
We'll figure.
We
a
figured
movie. One of the movies will reveal it to me, just like King Kong.
Just like King Kong
Yeah,
today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
This is awesome.
it'll happen.
So this one, I may need to. I have to perform this one, maybe. I'm gonna have to perform this one to make
This is
it
the last
impactful for
This is
you.
the last minute of the last episode of your day.
I don't want it to end, but it does have
Very
to.
exciting.
We do have a time crunch.
Boring, unerotic.
We do have a time crunch.
It could be incendiary.
All right, it's a 10 out of 10. And it's titled,
I like it already.
What a Friggin' Intelligent Film. Warning, spoilers.
Yeah, we should. Right. Our episode is that very thing.
Reading as it is.
Go. Give it. Can you do it in Russian?
So, again, what a friggin' intelligent film. I went in to watch this film with zero expectations and was just blown away by how far it really went in terms of being edgy. The nice ending made it wholesome. There
Jut.
it is.
Jut. They
So-
dropped the S.
What a friggin' intelligent film. And that was the review.
That's it, huh?
No comments really on the nuance in the script or what, kind of cerebrally it touched for them.
So in other words, they're just saying I liked it,
The nice ending made it wholesome.
like a glass of milk,
Spoilers.
like a glass of milk
So,
sitting by
I'm
you
trying
on a
to find
nightstand.
the
Yeah,
spoiler.
where's the spoiler?
Don't drink it, that glass of milk, by the way. But yeah, I don't know
in
what the spoilers.
Appalachia.
But yeah, and there were a lot of good reviews, but that was the funnest one too.
Yeah.
Taking
So they start off with spoiler alert, but yet give no spoilers.
Yeah.
I get it.
Well, you know what? I think this what's her name? Taylor, as you call her. She's got a future. This kid. Pat Healy.
She's going places.
Pat Healy, he's not just a character from There's Something About Mary. I can't believe that hasn't come up yet. And if you don't know what that's about, I think you can probably Google it. But this was super fun. And I hope everybody liked listening to this as much as we liked talking about doing this.
Well, that was a movie neck thing you did there. That was like a
Yeah.
getting ready to go. That, all you need is a baseball hat you can turn around.
It's like a switch.
And it's like a switch, Adrian.
Wait. No more impressions, we say.
Thank you.
Just
We
under
almost
the
went
wire.
through a
Just
whole
under the wire.
episode without getting the wait in.
Well, thank you for bringing me another. You brought me. This is why I love you as a friend and human being, because you,
Yes.
as much as I take from you as a psychic vampire, you always are there for what I
Psychic
need.
vampire.
Yeah, do you remember I drain all your energy? It's in the Satanic Bible. Anyway, we don't talk about this.
Oh, Crowley, you bastard.
Anton LaVey, actually. But,
No.
but
So verified that you have read it,
it was,
or at least know the author.
you had, when you were like a nerd and a loser, I had to have things like that in my book bag so I look scary and cool to bullies.
Oh,
Like if I'm got the Satanic
were you in a
Bible,
band in
maybe-
high school?
Yes, sir.
That
That's
changed.
exactly
Did that
right.
change everything?
No,
They still bullied you?
of course. No, not yet. It did really.
Yeah, when I
it was out.
it,
It, was
it
done
totally flipped it for me. Okay,
But this was exactly the movie I needed, and it was. I'm like, as soon as it was done,
I was
I
worried
was like,
you were
"You got
rushed.
me,
I-
you got me, movie."
because I was like, you had so little time this week.
It's a late,
you know,
but you know what? It was the timing was perfect.
Okay.
And I had this goofy grin on my face, like, "You got me, movie,"
yeah.
because I'm like, I couldn't figure you out. And Taylor Schilling was rad. She was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah."
Are you thinking about watching Orange is
No,
the New Black now?
not at all, to be honest. But I will find the movie Dark Matter that she's in with Meryl Streep.
I don't know how much of a role she has
It
in it.
looks. I mean, if you look at the cast list, it's
pretty high up
yeah, comparatively speaking.
because that's her first movie.
So I may, you never know. She may have Peter O'Toole'd it in a way, a smaller way, but not in the lead. But that was a bad reference. But I'd want to see her.
She O'Tooled it.
I'm trying to create too many things here.
Everyone.
But yeah, she definitely Oldman in this movie. That one. May
That's a
stick.
term.
That one may
That's a hashtag.
Hashtag Oldman.
That is
Don't know how to spell it.
hashtag they Oldman it.
Well, I think this was super fun. Claire may even watch this one.
I
I'm thinking
might.
from this.
I might.
Claire, yeah, there's no grossness in it.
Yeah.
It's a fun
That's-
romp, and And Miss
And now that she has no
is
reason to watch it,
outstanding.
except for just to see great performances.
There's got to be any surprises now. No.
Yeah.
No, we definitely
Sorry.
pulled back that
That's
curtain.
okay. That's all right. I forgive you.
We ruined so much fun
You may
for
not want to
Clarice.
get in a bathtub again
Isn't that well?
after that. You know?
You did that, Todd. You just did that. You did that to all of us. Well, until do you always end on a
So
laugh?
that was the
Yeah.
knockout punch, folks, to Todd at the end.
No,
you know, this was the
no,
you
no,
got
no,
Look at it that
down.
way. Oh,
Yeah, I just took
Oh.
one on the chin. I'm down for the 10 count.
don't look at it that way.
That's what happened.
I love you,
I was
buddy.
here,
I
man.
love you.
We love you, man.
It's all right. I'm ready to fight.
I love the movie.
Both of us?
I've done it
We
before.
would be a formidable team, I think.
I think
but,
so.
but
You
the
would.
dragon.
You would, especially as I'm
But-
not,
I've
seen
I'm
the
not
dragon.
in my fighting shape that I used to be. So
No, it's
I'd
there.
be an easy target.
It's always there. Well, I love this. And the next movie is going to trend in comedy direction as well. Are you getting bored of comedy? Bored of laughing?
No, comedies are the
comedy?
best. We do that. We go on a little roller coaster where we'll go on those other one, then we both start hitting on comedies.
Doesn't bother me.
And I actually decided to do for my next pick another kidnapping movie, but instead of it being a comedy,
Uh-huh.
it's going to be the real thing, a full-on drama kidnapping
In the woods?
starring Gemma. And
I know
just
what
let
this
it
is.
hang in at
Oh,
that.
God.
So
Oh,
I'm going to
no.
transition from the comedy kidnapping,
Oh,
to the
no.
real fucking
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
and Gemma kills it in this.
This is
Almost.
the
It's
rough
gonna
watch.
be a beautiful.
All right.
It's gonna be. This is one you don't want to watch.
Okay.
Clarice.
Okay.
Well, no, you do because man, okay, I know where you're going.
Yeah,
I
that ending.
have it on DVD. Anyway,
Hashtag not a creep.
okay.
Hashtag not a creep.
Well, thank you everybody for listening and for supporting independent movies, for listening to us. No matter how long the episodes, we do it because we love you, and we do it.
Hey,
Because-
an 84-minute movie we cover in 2 hours and 7 minutes.
We do it because we love you.
Remember that concise thing we talked about?
Yeah,
don't-
we're getting there.
I don't listen to that.
Hey, Todd,
Yes, Ryan.
we'll always have Monty Doro.
Who are those guys? You'll love it. It's just a little independent.
Love it. It's just as
Like-
independent. It's going to be. You're about to say.
You'll love it. It's just a little independent. You're gonna love it. It's just a little independent. Okay. We're tense.
Yeah, we're two or
Yeah.
two. We're like we know love it. It's just a little independent. Like it's just
Like I'm
a little
introducing a
independent.
movie to you.
Like you're about to.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Just a little independent.